this one right here?
Yeah, that's it.
That's okay. Hold on. Okay, videos. Live.
It's on. I just saw it.
Yeah, that's what Dan said. Maybe I need to close the app and open it again. Decatur High School Sports.
There's us.
Oh, it's that one. Okay, with just the. Oh, okay, right there.
And it once we start storing it, it will name it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that'll be the.
So Carson will help you with whatever you want. We can pull the other chair over.
Oh, awesome.
I need to get practice at that because man, I ain't done this.
But if you
since-
want a break or something,
of course, you know I'm old and it's cold, so I might have to get big.
Carson, you have to be.
Yeah.
No, when I was his age, I could go 4 days without doing it. As Mike and I can attest, we don't have that kind of warning now in the bladders.
That's right.
So,
Hi guys.
Thanks.
Oh, this is where all the cool kids hang out.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
No. How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good to see you. I got to go do softball now. I'm on the
All right,
There you go. There you go.
You're on dad duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on softball.
Big shout out to Jens or Eric Snellsire gave me a high five earlier.
How are you? Oh, no worries. I've been traveling, man. I traveled from Richmond yesterday, and then I went up to Keys Valley, and then back today. Yeah, wanted to
And my
come
dad's
see
down in Daytona. Yeah.
500? No,
Yeah.
500.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it's already happened. But they actually did fly into Daytona, believe it or not. Wait, do you want to do the play-by-play? So do you want to do that, and I'll do like the color? Yeah. Yeah. We can tell. I'll do the stories in the front back. All right. We'll talk about ND and Jason Ewing.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Oh my God, I've lost touch with Jason.
I know, me too. I'll send him a text every now and then. Like something funny pops up, or like, yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm surprised he
In general. Dude. Yeah.
tried to cross.
Have you heard about, had he ever tell you the stories about when he would get upset and hit his refrigerator, his freezer door? Box his freezer door when he was dating Jody? Yeah. When he was dating Jody. Strong, freakish athlete I've ever seen. He's a, yeah. Oh, did you really? I can't, I heard, oh, yeah. I got a story about him that I won't say on here. About the alumni, the very last that she just told me. Oh, I know. Oh, I like that.
What's this?
I like that. So, Dave, so when will it, so we're live now. Okay, we're live now.
These are live.
Yeah. We're muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Ron's got to make a couple of announcements for the
Yeah.
first pitch.
And what hits, what unmute did you
Right here. That's
Okay,
him.
okay. Look, we already screwed up one story. Yeah. It's a, yeah, good. Check the field course. He doesn't want to he leaves, and the trash completely the trash. He pulls up with his basketball, goes and gets the ball, and leaves. Legendary. And they at right side, or right out of the field, right side. The whole time, yeah.
He was telling me, I remember this because I was coaching King Cruise. We
Ryder. Ryder. I'm doing lineups. So don't come out yet. All right? So that'll be after the national anthem.
Oh my god.
Sit here for a minute. There's a little chair if you want one. Once you may kick your dad out, we can kick your dad out.
I'm not trying to. I guess you said Ron will make the announcement.
Well, he's going to do a first pitch. I mean, yeah. Here's your old water. That's your old thing.
Okay, guys. No talking.
Welcome to Stephen Decatur. Today's matchup between the visiting Parkside Rams and your Stephen Decatur Seahawks is being live streamed with audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible in the live stream, so please be mindful when cheering or commenting. Players and coaches, at this time, please report to your baseline. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. We would ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem. Now, let's meet our starting lineups for today's Bayside South matchup. First, for the visiting Rams, leading off and playing left field, number 3, Storm Hartman. Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Zach Robinson. Batting third and playing first base, number 8, Casey Parsons. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 2, Eric Breka. Batting fifth and pitching, number 4, Aiden Brinsfield. Doing the catching today is number 6, Blake Ford. Batting sixth as a designated hitter, number 9, Connor Bailey. Number 7 and playing third base, number 14, Gino Mindshine. Batting eighth in center field, number 10, John Smith. And batting ninth, our shortstop, number 13, Tyler Janeski. And now for the starting lineups for your Stephen Decatur Seahawks. Leading off and playing right field, number 6, Waylon Hobgood. Batting second and playing second base, number 15, A.J. Cobb. Batting third and playing left field, number 7, Gus Kroll. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, number 24, Lucas Loring. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 10, Owen Tenaire. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 22, Stephen Wade. Batting seventh and doing the catching today, number 5, Ryder Swanson. Batting eighth as a designated hitter, number 14, Foster Smith. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 2, 12, Caden Shockley. Stephen Decatur is coached by, doing the pitching today for the Seahawks, number 8, Ryan McLaughlin. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the infield where Logan Entreri, a senior member of the 4-time 2A state champion Seahawk wrestling team, will throw out the first pitch. He is being escorted by Cole Kohut, and it looks like Brooks Kendall is going to do the catching here. Additionally, join me in congratulating Logan, where this year he captured the individual state championship in the 138-pound weight class. Logan, show us what you got. Play ball.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Faro Field at Sight Stadium. We got Stephen Decatur hosting Parkside today, 2 of the top teams in the South Bay side, featuring 2 of the 3 preseason All-State players on the Eastern Shore, both pitching today. Ryan McLaughlin against Hayden Brinsfield. Should be a great one today. Weather's nice. It's probably around 50 degrees. We got wind blowing across from left field to right field. We're going to settle in for what should probably be a pitcher's duel, I would imagine.
I would imagine so, Mike. It's good to be out here, and really thankful to get an opportunity to come out and broadcast and do some color commentary for a program that I was lucky enough to spend 9-10 years with.
Nice.
And knowing the coaches, staffs, obviously from Parkside too, playing ball with them growing up, it's we're lucky. It's a pretty beautiful day. The wind's not blowing too bad, but we're in the tent anyway.
In the tent, we're good, yeah. I am Mike Hughes. This is Tyler Riley with me today. We'll be calling some games throughout the year. Looking forward to it. We're probably going to be fired by the second inning.
I know. Well,
I'm in
you know
trouble.
What's funny is we're both married to lovely women, and they're both named
Val.
And I think they're both, concerned about, a little over testosterone, you know what I mean? Where we're getting too involved in the game and trying to stay unbiased, So, but they'll be fine. I'm sure they're tuning in and nice and relaxed.
Right. My wife, she's coming, so she'll be here. So she'll be right on scene to let me know if I've messed up. Parkside coming to this off a loss yesterday to Bennett. They were up till the bottom of the 7th. Bennett put up 4 runs and won 6-5. Decatur coming off 2 straight no-hitters. McLaughlin threw one against Bennett last week, and then Gus Kroll threw one against Why.
Yeah. I mean, when you can throw back-to-back no-hitters, especially in March with the weather like it is, it really doesn't matter. I mean, that's quite a feat. I don't remember, if we could look at the stats from Decatur baseball history, I don't know if there's ever been back-to-back no-hitters.
Right, right. McLaughlin's getting it up there in the low 90s. And, they're just so deep on the mound, man. They got 3 other guys who can get it up there pretty good, too. So there we go. First pitch is strike 1. First batter for Parkside is Storm Hartman. He's playing left field today, number 3.
Yeah, you're going to see both these guys running up some velocity today.
No doubt. Breaking ball there, fouled off down the right field line. It's going to be out of play for strike 2. McLaughlin quickly ahead, 0-2. And his no-hitter, only 67 pitches. He didn't walk anybody. I think he struck out, was it 6 or 8? I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, I think Coach Ferris said it was 8. He was ahead in the count the whole time, so that'll be key for him today.
Yeah, he's going to pound the strike zone for sure. Up high there. He just missed a perfect game. I think it was an error in the 6th inning. It would have been a perfect game against Bennett. So he's getting it up there today. Do we have a speed on him yet?
I think the first couple fastballs are right around 90. I think the very first one was 90. He's, University of Delaware commit.
Yeah.
The Blue Hens are getting a good one.
No doubt. Got the first K there on the high fastball. 1 down.
And you're going to play off that, you know what I mean? I mean, you just, the name of the game. He can locate that fastball with that kind of velocity. I mean, until they prove that they can't put that ball in play and square it up, I mean, just stick with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long day for hitters. So coming up, number 5, Zach Robinson, second base. He does get his bat on one, fouls it off, out of play on the right side. It reminds me, you and I both know Troy Brohan, right?
Yeah, very well.
Troy from he's the head coach at Salisbury University. During Troy's junior and senior year, I was his catcher in high school, and I swear against James M. Bennett one year in the playoffs, the coach had the first 9 guys, first time through the lineup, everybody bunted. Every single one. He was throwing so hard.
I couldn't imagine. I've heard so many stories. I mean, I got to play with him, you know, with the Purdue Chicks all those years while he was my pitching coach at Salisbury. And, you know, what he could do just going out there and 4-pitch mix. I mean, on the black, everything, up, down.
He was nasty.
Yeah, they're at TC&J today. Good luck good luck to the Gulls up there.
I feel like, you know, maybe you should try that against McLaughlin. All these guys should just bunt.
That's a good.
He's just get a feel. That looked like a good pitch right there.
That's a good breaking ball right there early.
Yeah.
You know, what he'll need to do as he gets to Delaware and advances is, you know, change some speeds with his breaking pitches. Have a get me over. You know, have a good get me over breaking ball, and then one that he can spike or, you know, a little later break there to, you know, put guys away. That'll be key. But he's going to get there. He's I mean, for the Bayside in 12th grade, he's a polished kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, strike on that one. Going full count now. Batter thought that was a ball. Toss his bat off. Right back.
That's always a little bit of an awkward look there. You know what I mean?
He played it off pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
He pushed his teammate out of the way, and now he's stepping in there like a ball. So see, full count here, 1 out, first inning. Got his bat on that one too, man. They're late on it, but they're touching it. Do it all again. Off again, right side.
That'll be the key for Parkside with their offense. You know, if they can grind at bats, you know, work 5-pitch minimums, you know what I mean, then that's got to be the strategy. I know Coach Dahlberg is, you know, they want to win every pitch, and they'll grind you away all the way back to when Brian Holloman was coaching. Coaching them. They're not going to give away at bats. You know, they're not going to give them away.
Try to get into the bullpen, man.
Right.
Holloman, the coach at UMES, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Ran a good program at Parkside. Parkside's been a good program for a long time.
Remember when, was it Mike Golnick coached for Parkside back in the day?
Oh, man.
Used to have carrots and celery in his back pocket.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I played in the North Bay side. We didn't run into Parkside very often.
We'll have to send David Hall a text message. He might be listening right now. I think he'll know Golnick.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever played against Parkside in my high school career. We played Bennett in the playoffs, but I don't think I ever played Parkside. That one's popped up. Looks like it's going to be out of play, too.
It's a great at-bat for Zach Robinson. I mean, Essex Community College commit up there in Baltimore County, White Marsh area. They play in a tough JUCO conference, and I mean, seeing a bat like this, I mean, that's what they're looking for. You know, them JUCO guys are ready to grind. You know,
a lot of college kids going on to college in this game today. We'll give you the rundown as they come through. But yeah, nice touch right there. Roll them up.
A momentum gainer both sides there. You know, good. I mean, good on McGlaughlin. He threw that breaking ball there after working a long bat.
On a 3-2 count.
Yeah.
Right at the knees, man. That was a tough pitch. Kind of froze the hitter. I mean, what he did.
And going back to Troy Brohan, I mean, he wanted all our guys to be able to throw good breaking pitches and hitters counts. You know?
It's popped up off. It's going to be out of play. And just missed the stands. Up and batting now for Parkside. We got Casey Parsons, first baseman. He fouls off the first pitch he sees.
And look at Ryan here. You know, he's got good leg lift, good balance. All right. Fouls that pitch away. I thought it was going to be the breaking ball straight. Look, that's all right. Hey, we're good. We're working it out.
There you go.
Excellent.
Oh, man. That was nasty. What do you do with that, man? You know, he's throwing 90 miles an hour, and then he snaps one off like that.
Yeah.
Way ahead here.
Yeah, that's hey, you either lay off or you pray. One
Yeah,
of the two,
pray,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
Yep. 0-2 here. He can do anything he wants, really. Got it. Throw him away. All right, that's the top of the first. 3 straight. 0-0 here. Decatur coming up the bat. All right, coming back. Bottom of the first inning, Decatur coming up to bat. Aiden Brinsfield on the mound for Parkside, preseason All-State. He's bringing it pretty good, it looks like. Coming up for Decatur, left fielder, right fielder, sorry, Waylon Hobgood.
Yeah. Don't be confused with Johnny, his brother. They look almost exactly alike.
I taught Johnny. Waylon is, I love this name. Like, it's a baseball name.
It really is.
Waylon Hobgood. Yeah. First pitch, a little high, 1-0.
Good velo out of these guys early, man. You know, we're pushing April, but we're still in March.
Yeah. Fully expecting a 1-0 game, 1-1. But Hobgood gets on that one, drives it deep to center. It's back and bounces, going to roll to the wall. Hobgood's heading for 3. And the throw's not going to be in time. Leadoff triple for Waylon Hobgood.
Now, Hobgood did an excellent job getting the bat head out in front there. I mean, if you're hunting fastballs, you're facing guys like McLaughlin and Brinsfield, man, you got to get the bat head moving early, attack fastballs in the zone.
Yeah.
I mean, he did an excellent job there.
Sure did. As soon as I say it's going to be a 1-0 ball game, he cranks the first pitch he sees, or second pitch he sees, to the wall in center field.
Questioning your expertise.
Yeah. A.J. Cobb coming up now, second baseman. Cobb took one out of here on the in the preseason. Yeah. And here he takes a curveball inside for ball 1.
Obviously, what he wants to do here with Cobb is, you know, anything except pulling the ball right at the third baseman. Use the field, try and shoot the gaps, but anything on the ground, the third baseman's no good here.
There's off and that one's up high. It's 3-0 now. I always thought that was funny when they check with the umpire who's behind the pitcher's mound, like he can see.
I know. Talking about just putting a target on somebody's back early.
Yeah.
Crossed him up there. A little
Across the catcher.
Yeah.
Well, that's ball 4, so you're going to have first and third here, nobody out, and we got number 3 man coming up, number 7, Gus Kroll.
We'll get it. All right, here we go, Gus. And
Gus got a ball. He's got a bomb on the year too, right?
Yeah.
Took one out. I don't remember when it was.
Man, he's coming off an excellent game with 3 hits and obviously, no hitter against Y High on Tuesday. So he's got a chance here with a guy you want to jump on Aiden early if you're going to want to get to him.
No doubt. Don't let him get in the groove. Checks first. Nothing happening there. Always worry the first, third play in high school ball, man.
If Brian Femery were here, we could write down the book on what St. Michael's do.
No doubt about it.
Good grief.
And what they do defensively.
Absolutely.
Yeah, oh my God. Femery's a great coach. Maryland Baseball Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
5-time state champion.
Oh, yeah.
5-time.
The plays they put on,
Man, these guys are so good.
As a player and a coach, it's difficult. AJ's probably one, over first. He's probably one of the fastest runners, obviously, in the entire Bayside, if not the state. So they've definitely got something
cooked up.
Yes. There
he goes. And there's no throw.
Early on, now you want to try and put it in your pitcher's hands here. Maybe get a ground ball, get a pop up. Oh, there's a replay. Hobgood getting the barrel out in front.
Yeah, man. Oh, breaking ball inside there. He's got Gus at 1 and 2 now. Nobody out.
It's time for Gus to just win it in play somewhere here with 2 strikes.
Nice block by the catcher.
That never really feels good, Mike, having to block that ball, but especially in late March.
In the cold,
In the cold.
Yeah. The tools of ignorance, man. I wore those tools for a while, and, that's not fun.
They're still ignorant.
And so am I.
Oh, yeah.
Got him there. Blew the heat by him. Struck him out.
That's a great pitch there by Brimfield, man.
He reared back and threw that thing.
Yeah, he had to have that. I mean, you want a strikeout there. That's literally, what he's looking for in that opportunity.
Yep.
No ball in play at all, no risk for anything. Now he's got an out.
Oh, that's through. That might score 2. Here comes Cobb. Throw to the plate. It's going to be a little high. Dives in, and he's safe. Error on the shortstop. 2-run score for Decatur. Lucas Loring on second base.
Yep, Loring did a great job hunting fastballs early. I mean, we were just talking about it. Got the bat head out front, hit it on the screws.
Seems like,
go ahead.
Seems like that's Decatur's game plan, man. I guess they know that Brinsfield must be around the plate a lot. They're jumping out there and getting on that heat as fast as they can.
Yep. Got the bat head moving early, that's for sure.
All right, coming up, number 10, third baseman Owen Kinnair. First pitch is a strike in there, swing and miss from Owen.
I'd like to see him hunting the fastball. Said it a couple times, but like seeing him going after something flat early here.
Got him, strike 2. Kinnair's got some power here too, man. He's got a home run on the year, I think. He gets a hold of one. He can take it places. Hangs there and fouls this one out of play on the right side.
Yep. Now you're in a mode where you just got to spoil it, try and work yourself back into the bat.
It's survival.
Yeah.
I got a good story about Owen. I don't know when I'm gonna break it out. We don't have time right now, probably, but it's a good one. It's one that I hope he's forgotten. High fastball there gets him. So we got 2 down. Coming up now, first baseman Stephen Wade. Call him Stash.
He's got a great stash.
He does have a great. He had a great stash at 12 years old.
I know. I was going to ask. I asked him a couple days ago when he first started shaving. I thought maybe 4th grade, 5th grade. He's got excellent big league facial hair.
Yes, no doubt.
Kind of looks like Dickie Thon a little bit. Maybe Michael Jack Schmidt. Yeah.
Houston Astros shortstop, right?
Yes, sir. A little short tenure with the Phils, but
circa 1982 probably. I'm saying that I know that.
That's right. Good job holding up on that high fastball there,
Wade's up 2-0 here. Lucas Loring on second. Sitting on that one.
And he just fouled it straight back. He's excellent swing. I mean, they're putting some good swings on these fastballs from Brentsfield.
Decatur outscoring opponents 44-1 in their first 4 games. That's an average of 11 to like .2 or something. It's frozen on a breaking ball there, though. And we're back even at 2-2.
If you're going to get in the win column more often than not, if their run differential's looking like that, and I'm sure we don't have Parkside, but I'm sure theirs will be the same.
I would imagine, yeah. Oh, that one gets past the catcher. Loring's going to go to third. So 2 out. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just going to say that, you got an opportunity early here to strike with a 2-out RBI. Put yourself up 3-0. Give a 3-run cushion. I mean, let's.
And
you
McLaughlin,
want to see, right? With McLaughlin on the mound. You talk about that's.
He gets out on the play up the middle, and that's backhanded by the second baseman. Throws not in time though, and Loring scores, and it's 3-0 Decatur. And they're going to tag him and say he's safe. It looked like Wade did make an attempt towards second base, but I don't think the umpire saw it.
Yeah, I think initially it looked like he broke down, looked right, and then maybe turned in. I don't know, maybe where they just said it wasn't like a full step.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. So that was a tough play, man. Nice backhand in the hole by the second baseman.
Yeah, excellent job using the middle of the field there.
Throw was hopped, and Wade's on first base now with 2 out, and now the manager is going to come out and talk about it. Is that the manager or the coach? He's going to come talk to the umpire about it.
Here's a replay, Mike.
All right.
Let's take a look here. Yeah, excellent job on that breaking ball, putting him in play with 2 strikes. Getting down the line, he digs that out, it's probably close, but runner on third and 2 outs early, that's an excellent job putting the ball in play.
I'm right there.
Yeah, excellent job by Zach Robinson backhanding that ball. He's the one that had the long at bat off Ryan in the first.
Oh yeah.
Tough player.
He looks like a tough player. Yeah. Even when he struck out, he was like, "Nah, look, we're coming here today." So now we got Ryder Swanson, the catcher, number 5, coming up.
Got to work a little bit with Ryder yesterday, doing some blocking and framing stuff. He's a great kid, hard worker.
You were a catcher too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what we were doing.
Yep.
I don't know what we were thinking that day. I was thinking that's the only way I'm going to play.
I mean, I just realized it kept me warm a lot more, often than not.
True. Blowing away.
Not getting up out of bed in the morning is good.
Oh, yeah.
As it used to now.
Yeah.
Starting to feel
the knees don't work that great.
Yeah, wrong side of 35, you know what I mean?
Speak for yourself. Nice breaking ball. Yeah, that hit him on the arm. Got inside. So Brentsfield run into a little trouble in the first inning. Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, Stephen Decatur could not have asked for a better bottom half of the first inning off of an all-state kid.
Yeah, man. And I'll tell you.
Who's somebody who could just as easily right now get out of the inning and settle in and cruise all the way through.
Yep.
Pitch count obviously a factor.
Yep. So now coming up, we got Foster Smith. Smith is DH at number 14 today. He's DHing for McLaughlin. McLaughlin got a little, they call it in soccer, a knock on his left hand. It's going to keep him from hitting today. It doesn't affect his pitching, but Smith jumps on the first one.
Attacking fastball early. That's a key to success, all guys. And good, you see it all the way up through. You know, then you see it up in the big leagues, obviously, with opening day today. You know, sometimes these guys, Aaron Nola, for example, being a Philly fan, sometimes he has rough first innings. Then he'll cruise, you know. Backdoor pitch.
Throws over to first with a man on second. I like it.
I do too. Yeah, Brinsfield's at 27 pitches. I mean, you're running up to 30 pitches in an inning. You're doing your job offensively.
Foster Smith takes him to left field. That's a base hit. Let's see if Wade's going to come. They hold him. Throw's cut off. We got bases loaded here.
Excellent job by Smith there, letting that ball get deep. You know, being a lefty, spraying a line drive to left field. Now, unfortunate it was right at him, but I mean, these guys are on time and on plane early.
They're going to come out and talk to him. We'll come back in a minute. Bottom of the first inning, it's 3-0 Decatur, bases loaded, 2 out. All right, coming back now, number 12, Caden Shockley, the center fielder's coming up. Caden in the 9-hole today. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-0 Decatur.
And let's see if Caden gets a bat hit out early on a fastball early in the count. They got him on the ropes.
There you go, gets ahead. Strike one, looked like it was on the outside corner. It was a nice pitch. Gas that one up, got past him. It's quickly 0-2.
Just looking to put something in play here.
Gas him up. Got strike 3. So there you go. End of the first inning. Decatur's up 3-0 on Parkside. We'll be back. All right, coming back. Top of the second inning here. Decatur leading 3-0. Parkside up the bat. We got Eric Breaker, the right fielder, coming up. Number 4 hitter for Parkside. They went down 1-2-3 in the first inning. Ryan McLaughlin on the mound was pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, Eric's a tough out, man. He's a tough player, too. He's really developed over the years. I've known Eric since he was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really proud of him. Having a great year for Parkside so far.
misses strike one there. Ryan touching 90 on the radar from what we understand here.
Everything's 89, 91 looks like.
Fouls that one off for strike two there. McLaughlin just pounding the strike zone, getting ahead of people. It's going to be tough for Parkside if he keeps throwing like this.
It's a beautiful day today, but, you know, you got to appreciate guys hunting fastballs, especially when the weather can be kind of, you know, iffy. You want to get after it early as you can.
Broke off a curveball, man. I'll tell you, McLaughlin's got it going.
Looking sharp so far, two-pitch mix. I mean,
I don't know what they're going to do.
You know, I'm glad it's them, not me. I can tell you that.
Well, that's the other thing about it being so cold, man. You know, when you do hit it, it hurts. If you don't hit it on the sweet part of the bat, it hurts.
Absolutely.
On a freezing cold day like this, as hard as he's throwing. Swing and miss, strike one. This is number 4 for Parkside. Aiden Brinsfield, the pitcher. Again, he's preseason All-State. He's going to play where?
Salisbury University.
Who else played there?
Feels like it's been forever. But hey, listen, we speaking of SU boys and making lifelong friends, you know, I told Val after doing this, I get home, I got to prepare for trivia tonight. We got our trivia night once a month or so.
Okay.
Yellowstone. We all pick a specialty category. Yellowstone is my specialty category. Oh, absolutely.
I haven't watched that yet, man. I watched one episode. It was pretty intense. We never got back to it yet. But
open the hand up a little bit on that one there.
2-2 here to Brinsfield. Lachlan just went with a breaking ball. We'll see what he does here with the even count. That ball is lifted down the left field line, but it's going to be out of play.
Good at bats from both teams. I mean, every guy so far locked in. I mean, big matchup. They're looking forward to it. You know, so these guys got a lot of dog mentality going right now.
Oh, came up and in on him, hit him on the shoulder. Brinsfield's going to be on first.
I think like it might have looked like a circle change there that maybe got away from him. I don't know if he was trying to mix that in or not.
I don't know.
Doesn't feel good.
No.
Best part about it is all your teammates, you know, don't rub it. You know, stuff like that. You're just dying to rub it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, man, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I got plucked on the elbow one time. This kid from North Carolina, Grice was his name, Matt Grice, got me on the elbow, man. And by the time I got to first base, it was swollen like a golf ball. 90 feet later, already swollen up. It's no joke when you get hit by a baseball.
I don't know. I mean, like Justin Turner, these guys in the spring get hit in the face.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
I'd never be able to go back up after that.
I know.
So for Parkside right now, we got Connor Bailey. He's hitting for the catcher Blake Ford today. McLaughlin's checking the runner over there. Pinch runner in for the pitcher, courtesy runner. It's number 12, David Harkins.
Opening up on front side just a little bit on the breaking ball this inning, but you know, he throws that breaking pitch with, you know, pretty firm.
Yeah. The runner takes off. There's the throw. It's going to be high, and it's going to be a stolen base. Looked like a good throw. Would have had him there, man.
Yeah, get a nice jump there. You know, better throw. Ryder's working hard. I mean, got an excellent transfer. Gets rid of the ball quick. Maybe stood up a little bit there too high.
Batter swung and looked like he might have foul tipped it even. You know, all that is
right. That's a factor. That makes it, you know, 10 times harder when you get
and
a
the
swing.
pitch was high. Makes it tough. Cuts on that one, fouls it off.
It's a healthy hack. You know what I told these guys, and we're working with all the catchers over the years, and just you know, working with, you know, being a taller catcher and partnering up with Pete Callahan at SU back in the day, he and I would, you know, we'd want to go out like an airplane. You know, you're throwing to the bags, you want to take off like an airplane, not up like a helicopter.
Exactly, yeah. Yep. Standing up straight's wasted movement, you know. Fouls that one off too. He wasn't sure where it went. Went back.
Yeah, they're down 3-0, but look, a lot of dog in them. They're ready to go. They want to win every pitch. You know, it's just become a classic Bayside South rivalry between these two schools.
Definitely, the last few years.
And they play together a lot in the summer on the teams and stuff, you know, so they, you know, there's some gamesmanship there.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That's the one you're looking for.
He got a piece of it, but not much, man. It's strike 3, 2 outs now. Coming up from Parkside, number 14, Gino Mindshine.
A lot of baseball names in both lineup
I know,
cards
this
today.
is a good baseball name, Gino Mindshine.
Yeah.
Pitcher. Just missed off the inside, low and in. Ball 1.
Now this is key for nice to get it driving a 2-out RBI here for Parkside. Give them a little bit of life back.
Yep. A little bit of belief. He doesn't know.
That's just tough.
Yeah.
That's just tough. And everybody down the right field line, there's 80 other umpires that saw it, you know.
Right. They all say he went.
All say yes. A couple no's from, you know.
2-0 here, Mindshine. Swings and misses. Should have been sitting dead red there, but, you know, when you're facing a guy like McLaughlin, it doesn't really matter if you're sitting dead red, man. You got to get those hands moving.
You got to get them moving, shorten up a little bit. You know, like Decatur did in the bottom of the first. Use the big part of the field, right? Go right back up the box if you can. Got him.
He got him there, too. Came in. Got him on the arm. So Mindshine's going first. And Parkside's got a little something going on.
You know, March Madness tournament going on and stuff like that. You know, there's games of runs, the ebb and flow.
Yep.
You know, baseball, your momentum is as good as your starting pitcher and your next day's starting pitcher.
Yeah.
So you get an opportunity to strike here, you're going to want to capitalize. That's, you know.
Parkside coming up, John Smith. John's going to be going into the Marines after graduation. Certainly thank him for his service. I think Smith's playing center field today. Lefty pitcher, but I think he's playing center field. I saw him throw last year against Decatur. He's a good pitcher, man. We're out of time out here. We're going to come out and talk to Ryan.
Yeah, little motion there, you know, from McLaughlin. You know, guys are going to miss pitches, you know, in the strike zone, and then it goes the other way, you know, from the batter's standpoint to get a called strike off the plate.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to refocus, reset, flush it, you know, get back in the strike zone.
Yeah.
You know, pitch to contact. You know, when you're starting to labor, you know, as a catcher, obviously you say, you know, you want to go tell your guys and your staff, you know, pitch to contact. Don't try and put it all on your shoulders. Let our defense work. You know, and keep your pitch count down.
Yeah.
You know,
like Bull Durham was it? Don't try to strike everybody out, man. Strikeouts are boring.
Absolutely. Right. Hold it like an egg. You start gripping it tight, man.
Yeah.
And then they're good. The command's gone after that.
And this is the number 8 guy. You know, thinking this is the guy you should be able to get out. Go right at him, but he's behind 2-0. 2 outs here. Runner on first and second. Now it's down low. You could tell coming right out of his hand. That one looked a little funky. So
little rhythm, lost his rhythm. You know, you get a guy in the stretch. You know, that can be a big thing too.
Yeah.
You know, guys cruised out of the windup. You know, they got their rhythm, getting the ball back to him quick. Now out of the stretch, things start to labor a little bit.
And he walks him.
No harm, no foul early.
Yeah,
you know,
not a big deal.
You know, you've got to force it any bag with 2 outs.
You got the 9 guy coming up. This is number 13, Tyler Janeski, the shortstop Going to be heading to UMES.
Down with Coach Holloman.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I'm glad local kids are going down there and playing, man.
Me too, man. Me too.
And I'm sure there's a little, like a little Parkside connection, too, where
I'm sure it's just a text message away.
Yeah,
Coach Dahlbert and Coach Holloman.
Yeah.
You know Coach Holloman's always going to pull for his Parkside Rams.
Yeah.
And if they've got guys, it gives them a leg up.
Yeah.
Speak to Janeski boy right here. I played with his uncle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Jason back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a tough ball player, man.
There you go. McLaughlin's back on it now. He's ahead 0-2 here. 2 outs. Yeah, you need to get him here, man.
Yeah, now
don't mess around.
Top of the lineup, lurking,
Don't mess around. Sit him. He wasn't really close. He was late on the first pitch. Go right at him. Don't play with him. There you go. Shut him down. All right, so McLaughlin comes back. He's got some words for the dugout over there on his way back into his dugout. It's 3-0 going into the bottom of the second. Decatur leads. We'll be back. All right, we're coming back here. We're in the bottom of the second. Top of the lineup for Decatur. Batted all the way around first inning. Surprising against Bridgefield. But
I wouldn't have called that today sitting at my desk.
Me neither. Me neither. But we'll take it. So this is Waylon Hobgood, right fielder. Reached his first time up. Came around and scored, I think.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he tripled first time up.
Yeah,
right?
tripled center field. Waylon's a ball player, buddy. Just his the way he carries himself. He's not giving away any second of being in between the lines out here. Coach Farrow raves about it.
And the young brother coming up who's solid too.
Yeah, got hurt diving for a ball. Something in their blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be back, I think, in about 3 weeks. They said.
And he's going to be on with a 4-pitch walk right here.
I can only hope my fighting Philadelphia Phillies are having a good a start to the game as Stephen Decatur is. I've been getting text messages.
Yeah,
so.
you don't want to look though, do you?
No, I'm not going to look.
You're going to watch it later, or are you going to just catch the highlights?
I'll ask Blake Riley, Kennedy, all my kids, Brooklyn and them. I'll ask them. They'll keep me up.
All right.
Yep.
All right, AJ Cobb coming up now. Squares the bunts, pulls it back. Check down to first, but nothing happening down there. What did Cobb do the first time up? He got on too, came around to score.
He walked, I think.
I can't remember,
walk.
yeah. I know a true pro would have it all written down, right?
I know. We should have kept book, Mike.
We should have. Next
this
time.
Digital area.
Yeah. Next time.
I'm old. I'm not as old as you, but I like keeping book.
We'll do it next time for sure.
Absolutely.
Coleman comes inside, and Cobb's ahead 2-0 here now. Probably sit on something fat.
You're making him work. You know, you might want to just take a strike here. Seen 6 straight balls from him.
Right,
so.
he was up around 30 pitches first inning, right?
Right on cue there. He needs to turn the bright lights down on his cleats, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah.
Good cut.
He fouls that one off. It's 2-2 now.
I wonder how many foul balls have gone into that generator room over there.
I can't imagine.
Jordan Barton and Andrew Zanowit. We'll give them a
little shout out.
There
goes the runner. He's going to be in there easy. The ball gets past the catcher. And Hobgood makes a turn, but he'll stick at second base.
Tough pitch to block. Tough pitch to throw there.
Yeah.
You know, Cobb wants to do. He right now he needs to go to right side. Anything on that right side.
Move that runner over with less than 2 outs.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to beat your Parksides, you know, these next level teams. You get across the bridge, they're in postseason play. This is what you want to see.
Yeah. Oh, nice move there. Yeah, talking about foul balls, my man Ron Canair, he's running around. He works on this broadcast. He's kind of a producer. He'll go on top of Stephen Decatur middle and throw 10 foul balls off at a time that he's found up there on the roof of the gym. So I'm sure there's tons over there by that generator.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
3-2 pitch here to A.J. Cobb. Nice pitch.
Great at bats, man. Just quality at bat chart getting filled up by these guys. I mean, both teams really, but I mean, Stephen Decatur, from 1 through 9 this early.
Yeah.
Every guy with a quality at bat.
Foul flies that one to right.
That'll carry.
Fielder's under it. He's got it. Hobgood tags, and that works.
Just a phenomenal at bat there. Absolutely phenomenal at bat. See, it gets a fastball, and I think it was elevated. You know, it looked like it might have been up in the zone. I don't know. We'll take another look at it, but I mean, that is prototypical perfect what you want to do in that situation there. It's selfless.
Yes, exactly.
Selfless at bats.
It's winning baseball.
It's winning baseball.
Yeah. Now you got your man on third base. Pop fly to the outfield, and he's in. And it's 4-0.
Yeah, got the corners. I'm thinking this situation, Coach Dahlgren might have all 4 guys on the infield grass.
Yeah. Nice breaking ball there to Gus Kroll. Gus going to Christopher Newport University down in Newport News, Virginia. Next fall, he's going to be playing baseball down there. Got a piece of that one, sends it to center field pretty deep. Center fielder's going back. It's going to be over his head. It's going to score Hobgood, and Kroll's going to be on his way to third for a triple. It's 4-0 Decatur.
Beautiful piece of hitting there. I think it was another breaking ball, if I'm not mistaken. Stayed back on it, let the barrel lag through the zone, used the big part of the field, and he's standing on third base with an RBI triple.
And look, this is not, you know, this is, Hayden Bridgefield is a pitcher, man. This, you know, they're doing this against a real player.
Look, Jake Coleman sending text messages that says, we must be doing okay. He wants us for football.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What Jake Coleman wants, he gets.
Yeah,
I will tell you
no
that.
doubt about that.
Yeah, and I'll tell him the stipend, too.
There you go. We got Lucas Loring up, shortstop now, number 24. Swing and miss, strike one. Jake Coleman and I go way back. Jake probably, we probably met. I was probably like 11, and he was 14. No, I'm just kidding. He was probably 7 or 8 over. Miss D's daycare, Miss Dayton's daycare was in my neighborhood, and Jake went there. And
Miss Dayton's daycare.
Miss Dayton.
Now, I'm going to have to text Ryan Daniels, Lucas Hansen, all them boys, Eric, and ask them guys. Brendan Kincaid about the daycare.
Over in East Cambridge. And we played baseball way back then. Loring goes after the high fastball.
That's all right.
Goes down.
Yep. listen, when you're facing guys like Brinsfield, every at bat is an entirely different entity.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You
Yeah,
know,
it does.
First time you're on him squared up, maybe hit the ball hard.
Yeah.
Next time, you know, you can't sniff it. It's just that's just the name. That's baseball.
Yeah. We got Owen Kinnear up. Kinnear struck out his first time up, I believe. He's behind 0-1 here. Coming off yesterday, the day before had a fever of 103, I think. So he's been sick.
Yep. I think Cole Kohut was sick.
Yeah.
You know, he had a couple knocks in the Y-High game. It's you know, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
Really didn't have a winner.
That one's up high, so it's 1-2 to Kinnear.
Yeah. Oh, and Goldie Beacom going to Goldie Beacom. I was glad to see he's committed there.
Owen's a great kid, man. Curveball there, gets past the catcher. That's going to score a run. Kinnear, can he get to first? He can. He's safe. And it's 5-0 Decatur.
What a start for the Seahawks.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for better.
You could not ask for a better start. You really could.
I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to be 1-1, 2-1 close game, you know. But they've jumped on.
They've definitely hit the over.
Yeah.
They've definitely hit the over.
For no doubt.
Yeah. That's a tough pitch to block there, too.
Oh, man. Wade's jumping off on the ball first thing. Grounds to short. Can he beat it? Thrown out from deep in the hole there. Did we get a replay?
Yeah, we might get a replay before we go to break. Let's take a look.
That was close from here. Got David Dotson. What a job David Dotson does for sports here at Decatur. David's going to run this back before he show you the replay.
Let's take a look. Bang, bang play.
Yeah, it was.
Could go either
got
way.
Got it slow here. I don't know.
Has Coach Flero got any challenge flags
in that
pocket?
He might. And the 2, it's 5-0 Decatur in the lead over Parkside. We'll be back. All right, coming back in here today, it's 5-0 Decatur in the top of the 3rd inning. We got top of the lineup coming up for Parkside, number 3, left fielder Storm Hartman here. He squares the bunt, pops it straight up in the air. Swanson comes back and makes a nice slide and catch. Nice play.
Absolutely textbook play right there by Riley Swanson. You know, you want to slide, you're approaching the fence. You know, most catchers are hard-headed enough to just run into it. I mean,
unfortunately,
you and I both would do it. But when you slide, you're able to get that angle, get underneath the ball, secure it with 2 hands. That was textbook.
It's a tough play, too, right behind you. You got to find it first, get rid of the helmet, clear it out of the area.
Especially at this field. My gosh. I mean, catching pop-ups here.
Yeah. So we got number 2 hitter now, Zach Robinson, coming up. Zach struck out the first time, but he battled hard.
Absolute grinder mentality at bat. You can see it right off the jump. Essex is getting a good player.
He grounds it to the right side. Cobb's got it, throws to first to Wade, and that's number 2 out right there.
This is what McLaughlin needed. He labored a little bit in the second inning. You know, now he's, I think, 3 or 4 pitches here. 3 pitches. He's gotten 2 outs. You know, you've got a 5-run cushion. Fill up the strike zone. Work quickly. Don't live and die with every pitch.
You almost think, you know, Parkside had a shot there, bases loaded last inning, and didn't capitalize, and you wonder, are they going to get another shot like that? So this is Casey Parsons, first baseman, number 8. My wife is a guidance counselor at Parkside. She speaks very highly of this young man.
And they got a bunch of great kids, you know, Coach Dalbert, Warwick, and those guys. You know, if you are not of sound moral character for both of these programs and almost all the programs on the base side, you will not get between the lines, period. Off his
Parsons grounds it, foul off his foot. Nice play by Owen now. Didn't count, but that looked good, Owen Kinnair.
Yeah, Owen can glove down there. Big boy.
No doubt.
He can move. You know, he has the prototypical look of somebody plays the hot corner.
Yeah. He's been there, what, this is year 3 for him at varsity?
Might be 4.
Varsity.
Yeah,
not sure.
Yeah, definitely 3. I think COVID was mixed in with all that. You know, so.
So Parsons is down, fouled it off his foot. Getting back to what you were saying, you know, sports is such a great chance to really reach some kids, really teach them respect, teach them teamwork. And like you said, you know, it should be a situation where if you don't live up to that standard, you don't get on the field. This is something that kids want to do, you know. Kids will they'll raise their level to get out there.
And you know, baseball, and add in the fact that it is the game of failure.
No doubt.
You know, you hit 300 for your whole career. You've had a nice career, whether you stop in Little League or you stop, you know, in 10 years in the big leagues.
Exactly.
But if you hit 300, you didn't get the job done 7 other times. It's hard for kids and individuals to realize that. You know.
So here we are, 1-2 to Parsons, 2 out, nobody on. It's going to be down low.
You know, you get one off the foot or foul of any body part. You know, if I'm Riley Swanson there, or Ryder Swanson, excuse me, I'm calling fastball in, under the hands. They're uncomfortable to begin with.
I'm not sure if he went there. I was in the dirt. They're going to throw it. I was saying he did not go. I didn't think he went. Honestly, I didn't think he went.
No, I think he held it. Yeah, I think he held it.
Well, we're going to go full now, right? 3-2 or 2-2? Scoreboard says 2-2. My brain says 3-2.
I know there's 2 strikes and 2 outs.
The umpire said 3-2. So
there you go.
Full count here.
We'll listen to him. He's the boss. Coach Farrell wants time. I guess while we got a sec, I don't know about you, but my stomach is growling.
Oh yeah.
It is growling.
We need Carson to go find us some food.
We need to get a hold of Shawnee Berzonski or Gus Kroll, get something sent over here from, you know, the Garden Grill over there at Windmill Creek.
Okay.
Man. Yep.
I'm totally down.
I'll take a Boom Boom Sauce soft shell crab BLT.
There you go.
Patrick Brady, if you're listening, give me one.
And Parsons lines that one in the right field for a base hit, so they're not going to get out of this one without a runner.
Fouling the ball off your foot, working it 3-2.
Yeah, man.
That's a great piece of hitting there on good velocity.
Yeah.
You know, good velocity.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Garden Grill, one of our sponsors. We thank them so much.
We got a long list.
Oh man, we'll try to hit a few of them today.
The kids are they're lucky, man. They're
no doubt.
Yep.
Look, we talk about it all the time. You know, I grew up in Cambridge, and I rode around Acme parking lot. And my daughter grows up here, and she's having bonfires on the beach every weekend, and going to Secrets to eat dinner, and she's in Westo all the time. Yeah, it's just what a great spot to grow up.
Now you got a 5-run lead here. You know, I understand wanting to keep the runner close.
Yeah.
You got a 5-run lead. Let's go ahead and get the ender
Let's
out
get the
right
man here. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's save the bullets, get the ender.
Fastball there.
Had to be touching. I mean, that's
That
got to
was
be
gas.
9-0.
Yeah, that was gas.
It's got to be 9-0.
Swanson saying throw it up high. The runner goes. Swing and a miss. It's not going to matter. That's strike 3.
Half inning there.
Yeah. Good inning. So at the middle of 3 here, it's Decatur 5, Parkside nothing. We'll be back.
And now it's time for Love Songs with Mr. Lunt, the part of the show where Mr. Lunt comes out and sings a love song. You said to her I'd like a cheeseburger, and I might like a milkshake.
All right, we're going to take a second. We're back here. Warm-ups are just finishing up, but we do want to make sure that we give a few of our sponsors, you know, a good shout-out and thank them for all they do for donating to the program and to Stephen Decatur in general, Mike.
Yeah.
You got the Blue Crab Travel, all right? You can escape to every day with them. Assateague Crab House, make sure you get down there. If you're going to Assateague,
yeah, man.
get the to-go bag.
Yeah.
Stop in. They'll have it all ready for you. Grab one from there. You got the kitchen in Ocean City and Mio's Italian Steakhouse. Man, I'm hungry. All right, enough of that.
I was going to say, stop reading these because it's dinner time and I haven't eaten. So we're back here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This is number 5. Ryder Swanson coming up the catcher. Takes ball 1 up high. And Ryder gets a piece of this one, sends it to center field. And that's caught there for the first out.
Not an easy play here, Stephen Decatur. I mean, if you take a look, and obviously we're sitting here behind home plate, there's not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
You can't tell which way the wind's blowing. I mean, it's a big sky. You know, they talk about it down in the Grapefruit League in spring training, how hard it is to catch flies.
Right. And we got, you know, big field behind us. There's nothing blocking this wind. It's always windy here.
Yep.
So coming up now, we got the DH, Foster Smith. He had that nice single to left field between the shortstop and third baseman. I think he drove in a couple runs his first time up.
Yeah, excellent piece of hitting.
He's swinging here too and fouls this one. It's going to be picked up. Foul play, out of play. There he goes again. This is grounded to shortstop. Nice play there by Janeski and throws him out.
Just a good sound baseball play there. Nice job getting the barrel on the ball, hitting the hard ground to short. Nothing to be upset about there. And a great play by 13 out of shortstop Janeski, man.
So maybe Brinsfield settle down too. 2 quick outs here in the 3rd. And we got Caden Shockley, the center fielder, up now. Yeah, it looks like Brinsfield's getting in the rhythm now, man. He's
yeah, it
stepping
looks
up
good.
there.
I think he took his long sleeve or his Under Armour off now, going straight sleeves. You know, good on these guys for doing that. I mean, we're layered up in here.
Yeah. I brought my gloves and my hat, man. We've done enough spring baseball on the Eastern Shore to know. It's going to be till May. It'd be freezing out here till May.
It
Pretty
might
much.
snow in April.
Yeah, you never know. Quickly ahead of Shockley here. 1 and 2 there. He wasted one up high, and we'll see what he's got here. Just high. That was a nice pitch right there.
And my grandfather, God rest his soul, used to always say there's nothing more beautiful than an Eastern Shore fall, and nothing uglier than an Eastern Shore spring.
Yeah, that's the truth. And swing and miss there. Yeah, quick inning. That's the end of 3. It's 5-0 Decatur. We'll be back just a second. All right, coming back here, top of the 4th inning, Decatur leads 5-0. McLaughlin on the mound still. He's gone the whole way. Last inning, we verified he did touch 90 miles per hour. I think he's been clocked as high as 92. If I'm not mistaken, I see on the PBR Twitter that Bryce Hendricks from Delmar has been 93, been the highest pitch thrown on the Eastern Shore this year, at least officially.
Yeah, there's guys running.
Semi-officially.
Yeah, they're running it up there, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
you're gonna every program's gonna have somebody running in the upper 80s.
I don't
90s.
remember it being that way when I played. I felt like there were only a couple guys on the shore that were touching that. But man, these guys are doing the thing. So
yeah, I remember a good friend of mine too. Pitcher for Parkside. I was a freshman. He was obviously a senior. It was one of my first varsity games ever. Brian Shipe. Does that name ring a bell? Brian Shipe?
No.
Yeah, he was like a McLaughlin type kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, upper 80s, low 90s, and thank God for batting gloves because I mean my hands had to be white knuckling on him. I did single off of him, man. Walk.
Oh, did you?
I told him I'd say that today if I had a chance.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
This is Brinsfield, if I'm not mistaken, right? Aiden Brinsfield up to bat.
That's him.
Number 4, the pitcher. And he's got this one in the right center field gap. That one's going to roll all the way to the fence. Brinsfield's going to be in with a leadoff double here.
That's just all-state talent versus all-state talent right there. I mean, lining a ball to the gap right center off somebody throwing, a kid like McLaughlin throwing in the upper 80s, low 90s.
And he really let the pitcher do the work. He didn't take a huge hack, just got the barrel of the bat on the ball and just put it out there, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all you got to do. When you're facing velocity, if you overswing, you're in trouble.
Exactly.
That's what, Troy would tell, I know he'd tell you that all the time. I've heard some stories about Troy going over to light poles and stuff up in the day.
I thought that Troy would be I knew Troy would make the major leagues. I thought he would be as an outfielder, as a hitter. I mean,
wow.
7 or 8 home runs his senior year, including one at Y-High that was just, I mean, it was just ridiculous.
Still going.
Yeah, one over at Black and Decker Field.
I hope he
in
doesn't
Easton.
hear this because he'll just
I know,
be,
inflate his ego.
Yeah.
This is my claim to fame,
he
man.
He doesn't need it inflated.
I was the catcher
National
for Troy
champion,
Burhorn.
Coach, world champion, Major League Baseball.
Yeah. Great guy, though, man.
Great guy,
he's a
great
dude.
coach, man. Yep.
Nice family.
Honored to have him coaching our alma mater, I can tell you
for
that.
sure.
Taking over for the legendary
Oh,
Doug Fleetwood.
don't even bring up Doug Fleetwood now. Come on.
The best.
Doug Fleetwood, the legend.
Legend.
So we got Connor Bailey up now. It's 1-1. And that's fouled out of play. Now 1-2.
Yeah, I reached out to a good buddy of mine who's announcer for the Blue Hens, Scott Claskin up Wilmington, Delaware guy. Went to Newark High with my good buddy Pete Callahan. I was texting today, and he's announcer for basketball and football for the Blue Hens. And I think he's done some CBS stuff. He's outstanding. Nice. But I told him that be calling a game for a future Blue Hen on the mound for Decatur today. So he'll critique us. Send us a spreadsheet.
Send us some tips.
Yep.
We made it to the 4th inning. I'm impressed. I thought by the 2nd inning they'd probably have us off there. That one's fouled off. Neither one of us said anything too crazy yet. I got in trouble. The first thing I said I got in trouble for. But then I've been good since.
Yeah. Just don't ask me to go up on stage and sing with a band at church on Sunday with you. I'll sit here with you on the ball diamond or anything, but I'll stay in the pew on Sunday.
Okay. There are people who would say I shouldn't be up there either, I'll be honest. 1-2 there. Blew it past him. Got a little piece of it, but that's strike 3, first out.
Had a key out there. I mean, Ryan's got the ability to get a strikeout when he needs it, I mean, there's never a situation where a strikeout is off the table for him. It's just going to be when he knows he can pitch to contact, especially getting to Delaware next year.
Yep. So this is Gino Mindshine. He takes one up and in here. He got hit last time, I think, right? Didn't he get hit on the inside or on the shoulder, on the upper arm?
Yeah, he did.
Back there with the heat.
A healthy cut. Changing planes with a fastball too, Ryan. I know he wants to do that, but when he can work all the quadrants of the strike zone and then go out of the strike zone when you need to. That's a key.
Breaking ball away there. Seems to have good command of that breaking ball. It seems like he can throw it at the hitter and let it break over the plate, or he can throw it in the strike zone, let it break low and away. Doing a nice job. 2-1 here to Mindshine. Evens it up.
Excellent pitch on the outer third there.
You can't do anything with that thing, man. High 80s, low and away. It's a weak ground out, if anything.
Absolutely.
Might as well just let it go.
Yep.
Pray for something better.
Oh, yeah. As hitters mature and progress, it's like you said, that's a pitcher's pitch there. In a 2-1 count, you almost just want to lay off.
Yep.
You just want to lay off. You got to be more selective at pitches you swing at.
Yeah.
You just don't want it. Just because it's in the strike zone doesn't mean you need to take a hack at it every time.
Yeah, there's some pitches that are strikes and you just can't do anything with it. That was up a little bit and it runs full now. 3-2, 1 out.
Really, right here, what Ryder Swanson needs to do is just call a fastball.
Yeah.
Make him put it in play. If he singles, and so be it.
And so be it. Yeah.
Right.
And
he did just that.
He did. You called it, man.
Good job, Ryder.
I'd be throwing mostly fastballs, I think, here. Just you're way up, man. Don't give him any chance. You did give up the double on the first batter there, but that's not going to be the norm. When you're throwing 90 miles an hour in high school, not a lot of dudes are going to be able to mess with you. Number 10 coming up, this is John Smith, the center fielder, future Marine.
Hats off to him.
Yeah, man.
Talk about tough kids out here today.
No doubt.
Might be looking at the toughest.
Takes a cut, strike one there.
A lot of late life with coming out of Ryan's hand.
Yeah.
You know, like almost looks like the ball's rising up. You
Yeah.
know that's like the big popular thing in the big
back
leagues.
spin on,
Yep, yep, spin rate and all that good stuff.
Oh, man. Oh, you can hear the batter groan. Like, that's such a bad feeling, man.
Yeah, and that's the spot where he didn't throw that breaking ball quite as hard.
Right.
You know, he took 5 to 7 miles an hour off of it.
Yeah, and John Smith figured that out when it got about halfway to him. And you heard him, ooh, because he knew, like, oh, I'm not touching this one, man. Fastball up high.
And the lefty here, you know, if you got to change up in the arsenal, head 1 and 2, you just change, change his eye level.
Yeah.
Now see if you could turn one over,
low and away.
Yo-yo ball low and away.
Get him out in front. Screw him into the ground.
Or just stick with the heat.
Yeah, we'll take that too. All right, that's the middle of the 4th inning. It's 5-0. Decatur will be coming back for the bottom of the 4th.
All right, we're going to take a second here while they're finishing up warm-ups and getting ready to throw down to give a nice shout-out and some appreciation to more of our sponsors. With R&M Heating and Air Conditioning, got Mike Gaylor over there, great guy.
RD, I used to call him RD.
Mike Gaylor,
Don't
Mike
ask me
Gaylor.
why.
Yep. Over Southside Grill and Deli, we love hitting them up for food. They're great to our students and our student athletes. Titan Fitness over here, where our kids all get stronger. They got a lot of male and female athletes over there grinding it every day.
I've seen it.
Yep. Then we got Made in the Shade blinds and shutters. We just called them. Val and I had them come down to the house, give us an estimate. Yeah, the Kendalls, their company, they were great. And Brooklyn Properties, big shout out to my stepdaughter.
Right on.
Yep.
Brentsfield back out now for the bottom of the 4th, and he's facing Waylon Hobgood. Hobgood's been all over the place today. I think he tripled right to the center field wall. He walked. He scored at least one.
Just on the base pass, creating havoc.
Yeah.
Just a pest.
Like a leadoff man should be.
Like that's what he should do. Old school. They don't have that much anymore.
They really don't anymore. I love it.
Hey, Lenny Dykstra, my favorite leadoff hitter.
Oh, Ricky Henderson's mine, man. Ricky Henderson, my favorite player. 130 stolen bases. Come on, man. How in the world did he ever do that? It's ridiculous.
I don't know if what he did with that power speed combo and longevity.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if you'll see the longevity out of these guys. You know?
Oh, nice pitch there. That's only strike 2 though.
Hey, that's all right. Done it. Been there, done it.
Hey, look. Hey, get a little extra throw in there. Yeah. It's all right, man.
Yeah, backdoor pick. You know what I mean? Never a bad time for extra work.
Exactly. 2-2 up high there, and how good works it for him. That's what you should do, man. The leadoff man.
He is Mr. Quab, man.
I like
Mr. Quality at bat.
Yeah, I like it. Puts his bat on this one, sends it to center. Smith is right there.
On his hands a little bit, but just a great at bat late in the game.
Man,
facing a guy who's on the All-State list. We've said it 17 times.
Yeah.
I can hear Coach Sires right now. That's a quab. Put it on the quab chart.
All right, A.J. Cobb coming up now, second baseman. Number 15. Takes ball one up high, too. Yeah, I really like what Brinsfield's done here. You know, he's not used to this kind of outing, I'm sure. He's a tough pitcher, but he's getting right up on the mound now. He's going right to work, getting in the rhythm, and he's all over the plate now.
And then, you got to love what steps in the batter's box.
Yep.
Absolutely barrels a ball off Ryan.
Yep.
He's not stressing it.
Exactly.
On to the next inning, on to the next pitch.
Ground ball to third. Oh, nice
Lay
play.
on that.
Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
Great play by Gino over there, man. That was an absolutely great.
Is that mine shine?
I think it's mine shine.
Oh,
if I'm
I like
not mistaken.
That was a nice play, man. That ball was hit pretty well.
Yep, laid on it, man. Got up to his feet. Cobb can move. So.
Took a weird hop.
Yep.
Nice play. You know, the score is not indicative. Parkside's a quality team, man. They're going to see each other again at Parkside. And could easily be very different.
Yeah, there's a lot of game left, Ryan's pitch count's getting up there, and he's in the mid-70s, so he's going to want some efficiency to go a little bit deeper.
Yeah. Gus Kroll up here. He jacked one deep. Was it center field, right center maybe?
He had a triple.
Yeah.
Yep. Big kid. He's grown, man. Worked hard in the weight room.
He's got tree trunks for legs, man. Yeah. Fouls that one off to the right.
He won't have a much better game than he did the other day at Watt High. He looked back, throw no, 3 hits, only goes downhill from here.
One was a bomb too, right?
Hit a homer.
He gets this one, flies it to right. Right fielder going back a little bit and then makes the catch for out number 2. So Brinfield settled right down now.
That's it.
Is that 3?
Yeah, that was 3. It was a nice inning
man,
by
that was
8.
a great inning.
It was.
All right. Okay. We're going to be moving to the top of the 5th inning. It's 5-0 Decatur. We'll come back in just a bit.
Stay together, hold up. Yeah, buddy. 9-1-2. Let's go. She's got
All right, coming back here, we're in the top of the 5th. McLaughlin's back out. He's somewhere around 75 pitches, right?
Yeah, somewhere around 75. He's going to want, quick at-bats here, pitch to contact, Definitely, in his mind, he wants to go for a complete game, complete game shutout against a quality opponent. But he needs to make sure now, this half inning, he's filling up the strike zone, making guys. Let's get a few ground balls here. Have that mindset. If you strike them out, outstanding. But try and make them put it in play here.
Quick outs.
Yeah.
Up the bat for Parkside now is number 12, David Harkins. He was running for the pitcher, so I'm not sure he's come in for.
Next game is old school bookkeeping.
Yeah,
we're keeping an OG book next time.
Yes, we are.
Dave he'll hook us up. He wants iPad. We want pen and paper.
We want pen and paper.
Yeah, we
man.
want pen and paper.
We're old.
Yeah, Yeah. Or pen pad, isn't that? Yeah, we don't want an iPad.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 2-1 here. Fouls that one off.
He's a Harkins boy at Parkside. He's got to be a Harkins Concrete Company kid. Got to be.
I don't
David
know.
Harkins and them guys. I think it is.
My
man.
wife
a great
worked
family.
with a Harkins.
You got to ask Val.
Yeah, I will.
Yep. That's a great family.
We
man.
should get Val on the broadcast. She knows all the Parkside
Both Vals.
kids.
Both
yeah.
Vals.
Hey, Kate him up.
They can talk about college and career readiness.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
exactly right.
We can talk about filling up the strike
Yeah.
zone and bunt defense. And
Right. All right, top of the lineup here. This is Storm Hartman, his third time up today. We're not sure what he's done so far, but we will know next time. We promise. They get what they pay for, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
McLaughlin working ahead here. 0-1, first pitch in there. Right at the knees, the heat, man, in the high 80s. It's good stuff. Go that breaking ball down low. I'll tell you, in high school ball, man, if you got a kid like McLaughlin who's throwing that hard, it's you know, got a leg up on the competition already.
Yeah, and a breaking ball that grades plus.
Yeah,
you know?
right. He knows where it's going. Absolutely. You know he's got control. Is that a ball or a strike?
Yeah, it's a ball. Yeah, a little out. Just a little outside.
And Decatur's got a bunch of these dudes. I mean, you look at Stash over on first. Stash probably isn't going to get to throw a whole lot because there's 6 other guys here that can throw. You know, they can.
Yeah, I mean every kid can get up there and throw it up. You know, Parkside too. Deep staffs.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to make both these teams should make deep playoff postseason runs this year.
Oh, nice breaking ball.
One thing I'd like Ryder to do there is not come out and pop out so quick.
Yeah. Let the ump see it.
Ankle sway, put your nose behind the ball, stick it there, and then send it around. You know, he does a great job receiving. Just got to sit tight there a little bit longer.
Foul off. Good at bat by Hartman. We're talking about good lead off, man. He's gone 3-2 here and fouled one off. He's trying to get in that Decatur bullpen, but you know,
it is an old school leadoff man today. We've seen
like
it. I do too.
Trying to think of
no
a guy.
pitch clock needed.
Yeah, right, exactly. Fouls another one off.
I tell you what, the wind shifted. You know,
looking at the American flag, it's coming back the other way now.
Yeah.
Total switch.
That's not surprising.
Unfortunately not.
That's not surprising.
Cold front coming in. Cold front going out, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, nice at bat, man. Single bat.
Yeah.
Right in center field. Hartman's on. Lead off the one out single there. Yeah, the wind was going left to right field. Now it looks like it's right to left field. Total switch.
You know, the old, either fishermen or Eastern Shore, hunters and, all how we do,
Yeah.
all the wind swirling.
Yeah.
She's swirling today, Can't hunt that stand today, wind swirling.
Coach Farrow's coming out to talk to Ryan. This might be it for him. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, yeah, pitch count's getting up there. Yeah, I'd say maybe give him one more bat. I don't know. I'd have to take a look to see who they line up with next week. But they've got plenty of depth. Oh, he's at 86. He's 86. It might be time. It's early. It's more. It's cool.
You got a guy like this. You hate to take him out, but also early in the season, you don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He
today.
did, man.
Big game.
Yep.
Yeah,
it looks like it's going to be it for him.
Yeah.
Somebody jumping the fence back there. Who is it?
I think it's Matt.
Is Matthew right?
Yeah, it's Matt.
Okay.
Yep. Left-handed.
Yeah, another guy who's going to be throwing mid-80s, right?
Yeah, from the left side.
From the left side now,
yeah, he's a great kid. Yeah, nice, long, lanky lefty.
And where is he from? Cambridge.
Cambridge?
Yeah.
Good.
I think he's a Cambridge transplant, if I'm not mistaken.
Lefty, like my boy Lucas Hansen. Can't wait for trivia tonight,
man.
buddy. If you're listening, Lucas, come on with
Lucas Hansen, what a good dude. All right, we'll come back in a minute after Matt Wright gets his warm-up throws in.
Over. You got it, right? Last one, last one. Here we go, batter.
All right, we're coming back here on the mound now. Matt Wright, junior left-hander, tall, lanky kid. Straight switch here. He's coming in from McLaughlin. I assume Foster Smith will continue to bat. Will be the DH. So first pitch is in there, first strike.
And when you're talking about Matt right here, you're going to have, you know, prototypical left-hander, long, lanky, slings it from a three-quarter arm slot.
Yep.
Going to fill up the strike zone. He can swing. He's a swing man. He can start or he can come in relief.
Yep, got that good lefty move too, man.
Yes, he does.
Hold that running.
Speaking of lefties in opening day, I mean, kind of shades of Max Fried out there from Atlanta Braves.
From Atlanta,
you know,
yeah.
Look at him.
Oh, that was inside, gets past Swanson. Runner's going to go down to second base.
Yeah, yank that breaking ball a little bit. He coming in relief. It's cold, you know. Getting a feel for that breaking ball to the first batter's tough, you know.
Been sitting in the dugout, you know, for 4.5 innings.
Right.
It is chilly out here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Especially that, like you say, that wind. That wind, she's swirling.
She's swirling, wind swirling. Can't hunt that stand.
And he gets past the catcher too. And this, you know, this is the kind of stuff you can't let happen.
Yeah, you don't want to give them any momentum shift here. I mean, one run, you know, can lead to, you know, a couple guys on base.
Yep.
Couple balls fall, a couple seeing eye stuff.
It's
you know.
5-3, and they got a couple more shots at bat, you know. And we'll come here and sit these guys down. Ground ball to Canair. He's going to come home with it. Swanson with the tag. Got him. Nice play. Preserving the shutout.
Hey, look. Better him than me on that play because, you know, you're hollering 1-1-1. The ball took him to his left.
Exactly.
You know, his momentum's going to first anyway. But excellent play there, spinning, setting his feet, making an accurate throw to Ryder at the plate.
I thought he was going to first, but no. Keeps the shutout intact, man.
And that's just one place you just can't hit the ball with a runner on third in less than 2 outs.
Yeah.
That's the risk you take. That's the shortest throw. Now, I mean, obviously you could hit it down the first base line. But here's your replay here. I mean, look, he barrels the ball up. Owen goes to his left, spins, sets, and throws from a three-quarter slot and gets him.
So we're 1-1 here. Batter is Casey Parsons, first baseman. Fouled one off his foot earlier. Nice pitch there.
You just, you know, your Parkside and Coach Dalbert and them, you just tip your cap to Canair on that play.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one out already. You're going on contact, you know, and the ball was hit to his glove side.
It's funny after McLaughlin, and it's nothing against Matt Wright, but every pitch now seems like an off-speed pitch, you know. Not quite throwing 90. These guys are a little bit out ahead of it. And that's a strategy, you know, for a manager. You got a kid throwing that hard, and you bring a kid in that doesn't throw quite as hard. I mean, he's still getting it up there pretty good, probably low 80s maybe.
Yeah, we'll have to get a tick on it. I mean, from the left side, too, I mean, it just that different, that angle, you know, 82 looks like 86, you know.
I can remember we were talking about Brian Femi back when I was coaching. One of the few times that we were ahead of them late in the game, and I had a kid who he threw okay. Well, it wasn't too hard. And then brought in another kid who threw a little hard, not quite as hard, and was keeping everybody off balance. But the third kid, I was like, look, this strategy's worked. Just bring somebody who throws even less velocity, and backfired on me. Gave up a grand slam and lost.
Okay.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Hey, that's the life of a baseball manager, you know. If you want to see Ryder here, like, just calm him down, you know, get a good angle, soften your hands up a little bit, soften your mannerisms behind the plate, keep the ball in front of you.
Parkside doing a little something now. Eric Brake is up. He goes first pitch swing and fouls it down the right line. Wade picks it up in foul territory. First and second now, 2 outs. Brake is up. Parkside needs to get something going here.
It's a big spot for them late. Big spot for them late. It's good.
It's getting late early, right? And that what was that Yogi Berra?
Yeah,
getting late early. Nice.
Excellent breaking ball there. Excellent breaking ball there.
Wright's way ahead now, 0-2. Can really do anything here. Off speed in the dirt, whatever you want. Hopefully,
you just don't want it. You don't want anything remotely over the heart of the plate.
Exactly.
Here. That's a good miss. That's the miss you want. I mean, you still got one more, too. I mean, now you want to come something a little bit sharper, you know, but you don't want anything over the heart of the plate here when you're ahead 1-2.
Nice pitch.
Perfect spot.
Got him there. Strike 3. End of the 5. Rally over. Decatur 5. Parkside 0. Come back in just a minute. All right, folks are coming back here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Decatur leads 5-0. Lucas Loring, cleanup hitters, coming up today. Coming up next, shortstop. Got a new pitcher in the game. We got Eric Breka moving from right field to the mound. Looks like Brinsfield has come out of the game. We got a new player in right. We don't have his name yet. It's number 7. Breka starts off with fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, Lucas, a long, lanky, wiry, muscly kid, fast twitch, fiery. Put a great swing on that ball there.
Right center, and that one's going to be extra bases too. Oh, is he all right? He came around first base and went down. He's holding his knee now. He's going to walk it off.
Yeah, looked like the left cleat slipped out from underneath of him a little bit there. He was doing a great job. He was rounding the bag, I could see, and he was looking in the gap, you know, and center fielder did an excellent job of cutting that ball off, and I think he might have tried to put on the brakes right there.
Yeah.
Cleat slipped out from underneath of him.
Hopefully just a little tweak. He's going to run down the right field line now, test it out.
Something around the ankle maybe? I'm not sure. I know he's favoring it a little bit.
Yeah. They've already taken McLaughlin out of the game, and McLaughlin usually plays shortstop when he's not pitching, I think. And now, if Loring's hurt, I don't know who goes in that spot, but it looks like he's going to stay.
Hunting fastballs, man. I mean, that's, you know, he did it at the plate there. I mean, I'm putting that swing on that pitch, you know.
Yeah.
New arm, first couple fastballs he sees over the heart of the plate. He's in attack mode. He did a good job. And let's see, he's going to come out.
He is, yeah. I don't know if it's just a pinch runner or if he's going to come completely out of the game, but we got number 4 on first base. Who's number 4?
Here we go.
Get the roster out right now, and I'll tell you.
In the meantime, we got Gus Kroll up to bat. Oh, there it is. It's Riley Callaway. Okay. Yeah. And he's off. First pitch, he's going. Here's the throw down. And he is out.
What a great throw. What a great throw. Riley can move too, man.
Yeah.
He can move. That was an outstanding throw. Good footwork, good transfer. Got the ball out quick.
Right on the bag.
1-0.
Who's the catcher? Ford?
Yeah.
Dan Ford? Ben Ford?
Blake
Ford?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure of that?
I'm positive.
All right, my man. I'll take your word for it. That was a great throw by him.
Got a great name. It's like Blake Riley.
Yeah. Carl, in the meantime, he's up 2-0 here. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Frank's getting it up there pretty good, man. It's got to be mid-80s at least. Is he in mid-80s, Dave Dotson? You know?
Let me check the
Oh, all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you pull the phone out, but in there for a strike. Dave Dotson, touched on it earlier, but Dave Dotson, man, what a job he does for all the sports here. As Kroll takes the ball forward. Would you say he was where? Low 80s? Okay. But Dave Dotson, all the sports, he's in charge of all this video stuff, this YouTube channel, which is really, I've never seen a high school broadcast like it. I mean, it's just a great thing. I know I've sat home several times when I couldn't make it to football games or basketball games and watched, and it's just been a great addition to the program. That's ground ball to shortstop's going to be bobbled, and both runners are going to be safe. And that was Stephen Wade up to bat. Stephen Wade was one of the announcers for the basketball broadcast.
He did absolutely outstanding job.
Yeah.
Him and Adam Gardner, man, they were, I mean, next level to listen to.
Yeah.
I mean, high school kids, they got a future. And I just figured it out. I figured out who Stephen Wade looks like.
Okay.
He looks like Tom Selleck in Mr. Baseball. I mean, he's playing first base.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He is Tom Selleck. Literally.
He probably doesn't know who Tom Selleck is.
What am I telling him?
All right. Swanson up to bat now. He takes strike 1. We got men on first and second. 1 out here. wouldn't be bad for a couple more runs just to be safe. Oh, nice curveball.
Ryder giving quality at bats, man. I mean, when you got a catcher, you know, who can also go in there and give you a quality at bat. You know, working counts today.
What year is Ryder?
He's a junior.
He's a junior, okay.
Yeah.
Pulls out and foul down the third baseline.
If you want to see Decatur here, you know, keep scoring runs in games. It's going to help them in the postseason late. You know, they've been jumping out early, which is outstanding, helps your pitching staff. But you want to see, you know, the offense tack on runs as you go.
Yeah. And, you know, like we said, they faced a quality pitcher today, and they jumped on him early before he could get in the rhythm. Did a real nice job with that. And, you know, as you get into the postseason and the arms get better and better, they're going to need to do the same kind of thing.
You got to figure out a way to keep tacking on.
Swanson pops this one up. It's going to be back out of play. Looks like we got a final from the girls softball. Decatur 3, Parkside 2.
Great win for the girls.
They've been hot. They've been on fire, man.
5 straight wins.
5 straight wins for them.
Yeah, 5 straight wins. Hey, pitching's the name of the game. They got it.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out to Katie Griffin. Katie just had surgery on a brain tumor. She came through it really well, non-cancerous, but Katie was able to go see her daughter Bailey play. Bailey's a freshman this year on the softball team, and Bailey hit her first home run.
That's
in front of her mom after her surgery. Yep.
Wow, man, that's special.
It was great. Yeah.
Excellent breaking ball. Breaking
nice
there.
pitch right there.
Nothing you can do except tip the cap there.
Yeah. Yeah. So Bailey hit a home run in Katie's first game after surgery, and then next game hit another home run. So two straight games with a home run.
That's great.
Katie's got another daughter up at New Haven in Connecticut playing college softball. So congrats to the Griffin family.
Absolutely.
2 outs here. Foster Smith's up. He's had a couple nice at bats today.
Bricky's done a good job. He's around the plate.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these are the guys you have to have to either get through games as long men, you know, piggyback guys, pitch counts get elevated.
See if he can pitch his way out of a little bit of a jam here. Not of his own doing, really.
I like what Foster brings to the dynamic of this lineup, man. Balance it with the left, you know, from the left side. You know, hands are nice and free, good bat speed. You know, not trying to be too big. Everything's real calm, not real tensed up. You know, taking muscly swings. I like it.
He's got a piece here to left. Left fielder's going back and makes a catch over his head for the third out.
Nice job by Foster going that way 3 times.
3 times,
Three times.
All right. We are through 6. We're through 5. Sorry, we're on to the 6th inning. It's 5-0 Decatur. All right, we're coming back here in the top of the 6th. Matt Wright still on the mound. Lucas Loring's come back in the game. He came out after an awkward turn there on first base.
Yeah, we're glad to see it. Glad to see that's good.
Yeah, he's back in. So see if
he just wanted us to talk about him a little bit more. I'll make sure I go down to his lunch shift tomorrow. I'll let him know.
So we'll see if Matt Wright can shut him down here the last 2 innings.
You know, you can't go without saying with these 2 quality programs, man, and how hard these kids work.
Oh, yeah.
Good piece.
Nice piece right there.
Lefty, man. Coming in, he just came. We got to get this kid's name.
I know. Somebody tell us who number 7 is.
Coming in cold like that and lining the ball to right off a lefty.
He's on.
That's an outstanding piece of hitting there. Yeah. Like I can hear Coach Fair over there right now. That's what we used to holler for 9 years together. You got a 5-run lead, get the hitter.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, you're giving up. Yeah, you got 6 outs to get.
Yep.
Ethan Holland is our right fielder, Mike,
okay. All right,
for Parkside.
Man. Well, Ethan just stroked that one in the right field. Nice job.
Matt's been a little up and down with the fastball command so far. It's hard to come in, like we said, maybe mix the breaking ball in just a little bit here and get that fastball command balanced out.
Struck this guy out last time. I feel like on an inside curveball, low and in.
Yeah, I think that was a change.
Yeah.
That looked like a pretty good change up there. A little elevated, but just enough change of speed.
He's got that
out in front.
That kind of 3/4 arm slot too. You know, he's
just slinging it. Looks like he's 7'9" out there.
So he's going to get a nice tail on it too, away from the right-handed batter. I'll be throwing those 2-seamers low and away all day, man.
Oh yeah, man. He's max free. I'm gonna tell him tomorrow, man. He, little doppelganger.
Yeah. Yeah, he went right back. Looked like all speed, low and in.
Yeah, I like that pitch there. Going under the hands of the right-handed hitter. 2-2 count. You've got one to work with. If you miss in, that's a good pitch for him against righties. Change, and obviously going change up away.
Yeah.
That's a plus for him. I think Cole Hamels and all those guys. Using that change up. Jamie Moyer.
Mm-hmm. See if they can maybe roll 2 here. 2-2, nobody out. Nice pitch there.
Nice him up, man. With the battle.
Yeah, this kid looks to me like a straight pole hitter.
You got it, kid.
I'd be loading him up low and away.
Yeah, he's had excellent at bats too.
Yeah.
Connor Bailey, man, a tough out, that's for sure. Coach Dahlberg raved about his at bats so far this year.
As soon as I say he's a pull hitter, he darts one down the right field line.
These kids are making you look bad.
They are. I'm just going to stop talking.
Yeah.
Just enjoy.
Let's go with the live vibes. Let the crowd take over. You know what I mean?
Now, you were saying earlier how hard these kids work, man. I tell you, I feel like when I played, and it's been a while now, but I wasn't lifting in the off season, man. I wasn't doing any of that stuff. These kids are in the gym.
They've got outstanding instruction, outstanding facilities.
They're playing almost all year long.
Right, absolutely. To have all these, organizations that do such a good job around here, I would have loved to do that.
Yeah.
I just remember, my boys down in Snow Hill in the wintertime, in my grandparents' garage with the propane heater. You take 50 swings apiece, and then you felt like you were going to vomit from all the fumes,
right.
Yeah. And off a tee into a net, and that was a wrap.
Yeah. All right, so Parkside's got a little something going here with nobody out. They got men on first and second, and this is Mindshine, right?
Yeah, it's him.
And I was looking. We talked about where these kids are going next year. Mindshine is heading to Virginia Wesleyan, right? Committed to Virginia Wesleyan to play. So he squares the bunt right here, pops it up.
Good effort.
Swanson with a nice try.
Yep, good effort there.
I like what Mindshine did there when he squared. He kept his bat head high, so if you foul it off, it's going off to the side. You know, it's going to keep it.
You're down 5-0. I get it. You know, some people say, well, why are you bunting? But if you can chip away a couple here and somehow get the tying run to the plate, you know, in your last at bat.
Yeah, exactly. You know, give yourself a chance at least.
Yeah.
So you know you got some hope in the last.
Some say no bunt, but I like what Coach Culver's doing.
It's high school ball, man. You know, these kids are 17, 18 years old. They're going to make mistakes. You know, you put the ball in play and see what happens.
Yeah.
Keep going back to Femi, man. Femi did that to us too one time. We were beating him, and man, he figured out we didn't handle the bunt that well. Well, you know, he bunted the rest of the day. Mindshine bloops out in the left, and that's down. That might score a run. Here comes the throw. Cut by Kinnair. Throw to the plate. No, he holds on, and Parkside's on the board.
Little indecisiveness on the cut and relay. I thought maybe he had a chance, you know.
Yeah.
Bailey's at second, and, you know, he's not looking to take third there. I mean, maybe you let it rip or just let it go. It's a great throw from left. I'm thinking if they had the chance to do it again, you know, Ryder just tells him to let nothing there, let it go to the plate and see what happens. But it was a good all-around baseball play.
We're going to come out and talk to Matt right now.
Here's a replay here. Let's take a look at it, Mike. Obviously lines the ball to left. Okay,
nice
one hop to the left fielder. All right. It looks like I think he had a shot.
He might have. It would have had to be right on.
It would have had to be right on.
But
yeah, you don't want to throw the ball away.
Yeah, and give him another base.
Yeah, I think maybe with a 5-0 lead, maybe let it rip there next time. You know, they'll talk about it and work on it in team defense.
Well, it's 5-1 now. Nobody out. Still, Parkside's got guys on first and second. Looks like we got John Smith coming up. John Smith's a tall, lanky kid too, man.
Yeah, big kid, man.
Yeah.
Big kid.
Swinging from the left side. We got lefty on lefty here. Most people say that's advantage pitcher, but we'll see. Oh, nice there. Had him.
Yeah, that's the recipe.
Yeah.
You know, that's the recipe. That pitch looks like it's on the plate to Smith, you know, and that left-handed angle and, dives down and away. You know, I'm repeating that if I'm Ryder.
Yeah, until he proves he can do something with it.
Fastball command just not real sharp for Matt today, you know.
Leaving a little bit up high. Yeah. Seems like he's opening up a little bit early too.
Yeah, 3 straight guys to reach, you know, and you've gone 2-1 here, and the fastball's up.
Keep that front shoulder closed when it comes to the plate.
Ryder will have in the back of his mind, you know, maybe a mound visit. Lower the eye, you know, where the sight line is.
There's double play ball. Might be 2. Loring gets 1 at second, throws a first, and it's past Wade, and the run's going to come to the plate and score. It's going to be 5-2 now. Taylor made double play, and
we'll see if we can get a look at it on replay. Initially I liked Lucas taking it himself. You know, the momentum was carrying him to the bag. Might have had a little bit more time to, you know, make a good throw, but that's tough. You got the runner barreling in on you. I think he did an excellent job getting there. Ball might have slipped out of his hand just a bit.
Yeah,
held on to it a little too long.
Yep. Squares the bunt here. It's coming right back to the pitcher. He falls, and everybody's going to be safe. The Parkside's got it going now, man.
That'd be a good time for Ryder to call timeout
Yeah, I
here.
think
Bring
we
the
just gotta
whole, bring the
calm
entire
everybody.
infield in,
Yeah.
calm everybody down. You know, you've still got the lead. Don't play tense.
Yeah.
You've got the lead.
Their dugouts woke up. You know, they got a little momentum here. Just take a second and calm it all down, but they don't. Let's see. First pitch pulled in the left field. That is going to get past the left fielder, Crawl. And that's going to score another one. And it's going to be 5-3 on the double.
Now you definitely want to get a timeout here. It was a good piece of hitting.
Is that our guy, the number 2 hitter? Oh, that was the leadoff man.
Yeah, the leadoff.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Storm Hartman.
Now our guy's coming
Yeah,
out.
you
Number
got
5. We like this dude, Zach Robinson. So, yeah, definitely need to come talk to him.
Yep. I just would have called timeout there.
Same.
You know, they're getting antsy.
Yep.
Oh, looks like we got a little chirpiness going on.
Oh, yeah.
Good job by our umpires settling it in.
So 5-3 now in the top of the 6th. 1 out. The umpires stepping in, and you know, emotions are running high. These are the 2 top teams most likely in the South Bay side.
Absolutely.
And
you know, when big moments, you know, hitters are looking red.
Yeah.
You know, and in that type of situation, you know, you're getting late in the game, hitters are looking red.
Yep.
You know, Coach Brohan back in the day, he'd tell our guys, you know, if you can, you might want to go soft a little bit. You know, maybe, and Matt's got such a good breaking ball, you know, maybe I'm not throwing a first pitch fastball there.
Yeah.
So
we're going to have a new pitcher. We got A.J. Cobb coming in. And it looks like Foster Smith is going to go to second base. So Cobb's going to move from second to pitcher. Foster Smith's going to come in the game. So we lose the DH.
yeah, we'll lose the DH this time, I think. We'll take a quick break, guys. Got a good ball game going on. 5-3 Decatur with 1 out in the 6th.
All right, we'll reset the situation here. It's 5-3 Decatur now. Little push here from Parkside. 1 out. They got runners on second and third. The number 2 hitter coming up. And A.J. Cobb now on the mound for Decatur. Coming in from second base.
I'm going to go ahead and take a guess that Coach Farrow is going to have the corners in. Maybe middle guys, you know, middle infield guys, middle depth. You know, if they hit a hard ground ball up the middle, so be it. Take the out. You know, give up the run. But there, yeah, like you hear Coach Farrow hollering now. Any situation, you know, Bayside baseball, Coach Lampman, Coach Femi, you know, Coach Galbert. Bunt is push bunt could happen here.
Yeah.
Really could.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yep.
And he does square and bunts back to the pitcher. Cobb comes in, gets it stuck in his glove, and everybody's going to be safe. And it's going to be 5-4 now, Parkside. And I'll tell you, I love what Coach Staubert's done here, man. You know that they
knew just when there was a glimmer of momentum there, and the bunt is always in play.
Yeah.
High school baseball, especially.
Put the ball in play and see what happens.
Right.
And you know, like I said, these are 17, 18-year-old kids on a big field, man. They're going to make mistakes. So we got first and third now, 1 out still, and Parsons coming up. Casey Parsons, the first baseman, with a chance to give his team a tie or the lead.
Good job getting ahead there. That's the key. You know, you throw strikes, you know, and if you don't make the play on D, so be it. But if you walk guys or get behind and get into hitters counts, then you know you got trouble brewing. So.
There you go. Strike 2 from Cobb.
Tough spot for him. I mean, coming in a big spot here. Now you go corners back here. You know, maybe Owen on the lip. Try and get a double play ball if you can.
Yep.
Surprised nobody's.
Runner goes. This one's pulled in the left field. Base hit, and we got a tie ball game. 5-5.
Boy, you just have to tip your hat to the Parkside Rams not giving up
exactly.
there.
I'll tell you.
They
They were dead in the water, man. It was 5-0. They weren't doing anything at all, and they have come back to tie it up this inning.
They, a little too good of a pitch there, 0-2.
Yeah, agreed.
Little too good of a pitch there, 0-2. You don't want him to get the barrel, have a chance to get the barrel on anything. Change the eye level up or down, but that pitch was caught too much of the plate.
Yeah. So we got the pitcher, Eric Breaker, coming up now. First and second, 1 out. Parkside base hit here could get the lead. He was going for. He was trying to put him up by 3.
He was going for a 3-run lead. He was going for a 3-run lead there.
That's all right. Why not,
Big
man?
boy. I mean, you run into one, swing hard in case you hit it.
First pitch. Why not?
Keep that in mind. Keep that aggressiveness in mind here. You want the battery of Cobb and Swanson to be very cerebral here.
That's a good word, man. Cerebral.
I'm not very cerebral, but I can use it. I like. I can use it in certain situations.
Right.
I think that's the catcher stuff. You know what I mean?
You
got to think. You got to think as best you can.
Yeah. Nice pitch. Had him behind it again.
Now you're 0-2 again here.
Yeah.
Okay, you're 0-2. So what you need to be sure of now is that you're changing eye level.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever pitch you decide, you need to change eye level here. You've got 3 to work with. Great spot. Great spot.
I like that, yep.
He was early aggressive there.
Yeah.
You might want to repeat.
I was going to say, he swung at that on the first pitch of the at-bat.
Yep.
And he got him.
Huge.
Blew it past him.
That is huge.
That is absolutely huge.
Yep.
Second out there.
Now you're working on getting the ender here. Everybody plays normal depth. You can get the force at third base.
So this is number 7. Last time he roped the single in the right field, came around and scored the first run for him, I believe.
Yeah, he did. He started the whole thing.
Yeah. Did we lose his name again? I don't remember his name, but he stroked one his first time up. Oh, that's a nice pitch right there. But like you said before, Swanson just stay down and let the ump see that for a second, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay down. Yep, stay down, stick it, receive it. You're not going anywhere.
Right. Nobody's running.
Nobody's running. Yep. Comes with time, man.
It does.
Comes with time.
Yeah, it does.
Comes with reps.
I didn't really figure it out until I was a senior, honestly. All these things, all these little things that you got to know, finally clicked in my brain.
It's just the nuances. Catchers take a long time to develop. Look at them. A lot of minor league guys, I think of obviously being a Phillies fan, Carlos Ruiz. I mean, he was 26, 27 when he finally got up and was a regular.
Yeah.
A lot you have to do. Then you got to hit.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, it used to be back in the day, they didn't really care if you could hit. If you could call a good game and throw people out, they didn't care. You could bat 230, but anymore.
No. Got to have some thump.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you can do, AJ.
We're at 3-0 here.
There you go. Repeat that.
3-1.
Oh, nice pitch there. Yep, brings it back to 3-2. So everybody's going to be moving here. 3-2, 2 outs. Men on first and second. Might not be a bad idea to do that little step over pick to second base. Just see, guy's going to be moving. He doesn't. He comes home and it's fouled off.
This is the only time I'm going to disagree with you on that leg lift pick.
Oh,
there.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah, only time.
The only
It's the
time.
only time.
We got some
it's late in the
games
game.
left, man.
It's late in the game. You know, we don't want any risk of a balk or anything
True,
like that
true.
right now. You just never know. Some little hitch, you know, little flinch or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, something funky. All right, I'll give you that. And that's ball 4. It's not going to matter. The base is going to be loaded here. Parkside a real chance to go ahead.
I'm going to have to text Coach Daubert tonight and apologize for not knowing number 7's name for them right off the hat. But what a spark plug he has been for them.
Exactly.
Coming in late.
Yeah.
Coming in late. Let's get the ender here.
So we got number 9. This is Connor Bailey coming up, the DH. He held up on that high fastball. Cobb's getting it up there pretty good, man.
Yep, missing up. And, you know, one thing to keep in mind, especially for Coach Farrah moving forward, you know, you want Ryder to just, you know, target down, you know, change the eye level, get the ball down at the knees.
There you go. Nice
That's
pitch
better,
there.
a lot better there.
Yep.
Hey, big spot, adrenaline's flowing. You know, you know, your fastball is gonna, you know, you're gonna have some fastballs that are gonna ride up high on, you know, on you. It's just can you breathe in and you know, in through the nose, out of the mouth, slow the heart rate down, you know, fill up the strike zone.
Nice pitch there.
Little change of speed there, I think, looked like
so?
to me. Yeah. I don't know if he took some off the
He was
fastball.
definitely, batter was out in front of it for sure. So 1-2 here, 2 outs, bases loaded. Tie ball game. Line to right field, and that is in there, and that's going to score at least 1. Here comes the second, the throw from right, not in time. Parkside goes up 7-5. 2-run base hit by Connor Bailey.
Yeah, got to keep your emotions even keel here.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be real easy to feel bad for yourself in this moment, but you got to realize that you've got 2 more at-bats left for 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to tip your hat. What a great piece of hitting that was on a pitcher's pitch to go to right
1-2
field on
count.
that. Yep, absolutely. I mean, Wade can get up a little bit and is a big guy over there. So
now we got first and third, 2 outs.
there you go. Get ahead.
Starts off
Get
with a
ahead.
strike. This is Mindshine, the third baseman.
Let's see if they can get the Virginia Wesleyan commit out this time.
Yeah. Runner goes, swing and miss, no throw. They
Got
throw
him.
down third, and they got him hung
They
now.
got him hung.
They got him hung.
Run him, yep.
Wow.
Run him back, Ryder.
Oh.
AJ, get him now.
Yeah, he
good
fell.
job. Oh, no, he dropped it.
Dropped the ball.
Dropped it.
Took a cleat to the face, too.
Yeah, he did. I saw that. They might want to have somebody come out and look, because that could have been a spike to the face, to be honest with
like
you.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got some blood there under the chin.
Yeah, I see it.
He got
right
spiked,
on
yep.
his cheek. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, I thought it was. Let's get him cleaned up. We'll come right back, everybody. 8-5 Parkside.
All right, we're coming back here. We're in the top of the 6th where Parkside has scored 8 runs now.
8 runs.
8 runs and taking the lead 8-5. A.J. Cobb on that play at the plate just took a spike to the face, but he's back on the mound. They got him stitched up. Not stitched up, but patched up.
Yeah, absolutely. How often do you see it? I mean, I've known 2 games today so far through text messages and checking scores in Major League Baseball. There's been 2 5-run leads blown.
Yeah.
You know, and you got #1 guys in the big leagues on the mound. So
yeah. I mean, it happens, man. But I love what Parkside did. They controlled their own destiny, man. They started putting the ball in play by any means, and it worked out for them. So, all right, Mindshine coming up. There's some confusion here about what the count is.
I actually don't know if they called that pitch a ball or a strike.
I don't think anybody does.
And we don't, and nobody should throw blame around because that was chaos.
That's what the umpire is saying
chaos.
Right now. I mean, he's saying, I don't remember what I called. We're just going to say that was a strike.
Might as well.
So, count looks like it's going to be 0-2 here with 2 outs. Mindshine up to the plate. We still got a runner on third after all that. And Cobb's got to sit this guy down. They got to get in here and swing the bats a little bit. They got some work to do now. Nice pitch up high.
Yep, 0-2 there. That's what you want to do. Get eye level. Get eye level. Now come back. You got 2 more to work with.
Oh, nice breaking ball.
Good breaking ball there off the plate. Yes, excellent.
Missed though. 2-2 now. 2 outs.
2s across the board. All my guys I coach is flashing 2s across the board. Rub the brim of your hat. Get out of the inning here.
Fouled that one away.
Both teams doing a good job fouling pitches off.
Yep.
Get when they're behind in the count.
Nice pitch there, inside corner. Tied him up and struck him out for out number 3. We're in the middle of the 6th, and it's Parkside come back with an 8-5 lead over Decatur.
Go, Blake. 2 more.
All right, we're coming back. We're here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Parkside, nice rally there in the top of the inning to go up 8-5. Caden Shockley leading off. Eric Brake on the mound. Ball 1.
By any means necessary here.
Yeah,
that's got to be the mantra.
Yeah.
That's the battle cry. Any means necessary.
I know my man. I don't know if he's in the dugout today, but I know my man Ken Dunn has been doing some coaching, right, with you guys?
Yeah, and he'll hand you a nice business card.
Oh, yes, it can. Don't say it can't be done, because it can be done.
That's right.
But he always would say, oh, take a strike here, but you don't have to take a strike when you get hit in the back.
Yeah, you just wear one between the numbers.
Yeah.
That'll work just fine.
So Shockley's on. He's got good speed. Not that it really matters at 8'5" right now. But yeah, Ken Dunn would always – I coached with him years ago. And in these situations late when you're down, he'd say, take a strike.
Absolutely.
I never really understood it, but he knows – he's forgotten more about baseball than I know. So I'll take his word for it.
We'll let these graybeards tell us.
Yeah. Hobgood up.
That's a sharp breaking ball.
That is, man. Woo. Nice breaking ball.
Good night.
Strike one in there. Let's see what Hobgood could do. Coming off a nice at bat last time where he went 3-2, right? And fouled a bunch off.
Caden did an excellent job turning it over to the top of the lineup here, you know.
That breaking ball's nasty. It gets away from the catcher, and Shockley's going to move down to second.
I tell you what, that breaking ball wasn't far out of the strike zone.
I'll tell you.
It's just a lot of late life, you know.
That's tough. One pitch here. Up high, that's good ball too.
Well, they got the recipe right now. You know, they're doing exactly what they need to do.
Got the heart of the lineup coming up. And that's in there for a strike. So now we're 2-2 even.
All right, something in play here. Yeah, you want to try. I mean, you see the space there in the 3-4 hole. You know what I mean? So let it get deep. Try and get the barrel out there. Hit the ball to right. I mean, they've basically vacated the whole right side of the infield.
Yeah.
I mean,
the first baseman's playing on the line, really. Oh, that breaking ball is nasty, and Hobgood knew it. As soon as it came across, he knew it. That's going to be strike 3 for the first out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch there, man. I mean, that's another really sharp, tight breaking pitch.
Yep.
I want to get. Just up on the plate.
P.J. Cobb bloops that one, and it's caught by, is that Janeski still out there?
Yeah, that's him. Yep.
Okay, that's second out.
Got under his hands. It looked like Breaky has got, really good command of the breaking pitch right now.
Yeah.
A little more so than the fastball. I'm surprised A.J. swung early in that bat there.
Here comes Gus Kroll, the left fielder here with 2 outs and a runner on second.
Good take by Gus there. You don't want to swing at any breaking balls early here, down 3 runs.
Shoot.
2 strikes, maybe you're going after, breaking ball, you're fouling it off. But,
right.
Yeah, you want to make him come with a fastball there, or at least work a deep count.
Nice breaking ball, grounded to third base. Mindshine comes in, snags it, throws, and it's over the first baseman's head. Shockley's going to come home. Kroll's going to go to second. It's 8-6 now.
Classic example of putting the ball in play.
Yep.
Putting the ball in play.
Exactly what we talked about.
Anything can happen there. Both teams, you've seen it from both teams today.
Yep. It was going to be close anyway, but Mindshine throws high over the first baseman's head. Kroll's on second now. We got cleanup hitter Lucas Loring coming up, number 24. And we're going to have time out here. They're going to go talk to the pitcher for a second.
One swing can tie it, but you want to make sure, if you're Coach Shockley down there talking to these guys, don't get too big with your swing.
Yep.
Find the barrel, find a gap, a bleeder, anything, pass the baton to the next hitter.
Yep.
Pass the baton to the next hitter.
Let's go, Luke. Let's go 2-4. Still out here.
Curveball in there again.
Yeah, he's locating that pitch well. I mean, that.
It's nasty.
Yeah. Almost to the point where you need to just be looking for it and aware of it.
That was up high. Lorcan goes for it. Popped up. Catcher's calling for it.
Tough play here.
And he's got it for out number 3. And that's going to do it. Decatur gets one back. It's 8-6 heading into the 7th inning. We'll be back here for the final frame.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yes, let's go! Keep it rolling!
All right, we're coming back here in the top of the 7th inning, and here's our special guest announcer. Who's up?
Hey, my name is Blake Riley. I'm Tyler Riley's son. And
got him.
That's an out.
That's an out. That was a great job, man.
One out.
Who was the batter? Do you know?
Number 10.
Uh-huh.
John Smith.
John Smith, right. Grounded out to shortstop. Lucas Lauren made a nice play there and threw him out for the first out.
All right, I think he's hired too. Is Jake Coleman still listening? We got to get a stipend lined up for Blake Riley
Let's
here.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right, coming up now, number 13, Tyler Janeski, shortstop. Oh, I took your job, didn't I? Oh, he's gone. All right, you're off. All right.
Yeah, he's off there.
That's you're not doing it anymore until you get paid a little more, right?
Look, you know what? Quick story here. You know, we grew up, my dad listened to Phillies and ball games on the radio with the AM radio and having to move it. Now it's a click of a button on the phone for these kids, man.
It's wild.
I still think baseball on the radio is unmatched.
Oh, yeah. One pitch to Janeski here from Cobb. Like that little hesitation in his delivery. You see that? Who was that? Nestor Cortez the other night. Did you see him the other night?
Nasty Nestor. He's something else, man. He's something else. He's another one got it. I still think Stephen Wade's got a better stash than Nestor, though.
I agree. He got called the other night for taking too long, you know, the new pitch clock, I think.
It's going to be interesting.
And then in the middle of his windup, the next pitch, he did all kinds of stuff, man. It's the longest windup I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious.
Scherzer's another one's going to eat that.
Yes,
eat that rule up.
2-2 to Janeski here. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout for out number 2 here. This is what Cobb needs to do. Just sit him down. get your guys back up to the plate and see if we can't scrape across a couple runs and tie this thing up.
Yeah.
All right. Leadoff man coming up here, I believe. Is it Hartman?
Yeah, it's
It
Storm.
is Storm
Yep.
Hartman.
He's
3.
had a good day, man.
He
Had
has
some
had a
good
good
at-bats.
day.
Yep.
In the middle of all the rally.
Yeah,
He's got this one to the short side. It's going to be a tough play, and Loring's not going to be able to come up with it. Hartman's on the 2 outs.
And that's basically a base hit right off the
Yeah,
barrel there.
yeah.
I mean, or off the end, one of the two. Yeah, nothing you can do there. You know, just charge it, eat it, and don't risk throwing it away.
Yeah.
Get the ender here, don't let the bat go. But you got the, Zach Robinson up.
Yeah, well, that's our guy, man. He struck out his first time up, and I saw him mouth something to the guy that was coming up next, and he was like, look, we're not – it was something to the effect of, we're not playing around here. We're coming regardless of this little setback. And they've been tough, man.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
You gotta have those heartbeat guys, man.
Yeah.
They aren't going to let you flat line when you're down 5-0.
Yeah.
Or 1 run or 10 runs. Staying positive, having high hopes.
Yeah. Two outs here. 0-1, man on first. And Robinson strokes that one into center field for a base hit, and that's going to take Hartman to third base. Long throw is not going to be in time, and that's going to move Robinson up to second as well.
Yeah, Robinson, quality at bats all day,
man.
and on the barrel, hits it out to Caden. You just want to see Caden hit Lucas on the fly there as a cutoff man. It keeps the
guy off the second
keeps
base.
the force up the middle, and base hit here now could score 2.
Yeah. This is a 3-hitter. Parsons here. He's had a good day too, I believe. Cobb's up high there for ball 1.
He's in relation to Hunter Parsons, who's pitching for the Mets now. Another Parkside guy.
He is a relation?
I don't know.
He might be. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'll have to text some of my Coach Dalbert later, or a couple Parkside Connect. I know Carson Rathle's out there listening.
They're going to put him on to load the bases here. I think Parsons, if I remember, my wife and I were talking about him. She's at Parkside, and I think he's a kid who came through Pittsville. My wife used to work at Pittsville, and she's been with some of these kids for years and years. I feel like she said he has a twin sister, and she thinks a lot of both of them.
Yeah, good people.
For sure.
Good people. He's going to pitch for the Mets this year.
All right, number 2, Eric Breaker now. Breaker's been on the mound. He shut Decatur down, really, except for last inning he did give up 1 run, but he came in relief of Brinsfield and did a real nice job. He takes strike 1 right there.
That's a great spot to get ahead. That's where AJ, he can live there, man. He is nasty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he is nasty. On the knees, on the outer third.
Batter can't do anything but beat it into the ground.
Nothing. Good breaking ball there.
Breaking ball up there, yeah.
That's good. You want to see it. That's what you want to see out of your guy.
Way ahead 0-2 here, but bases loaded. You want to be careful here. You don't want to throw anything in the dirt. I don't know. It depends on how you feel, I guess, about your catcher.
You got to let Ryder, let him work.
They go up high.
You got to have a lot of confidence in Ryder, and he knows it too. He knows he needs to swallow everything.
Yep. Down low, that one's up the middle. Loring's got it. Pitches to second, and that's that.
Lucas.
So Decatur's going to come up in the bottom of the 7th, down 2. We'll be back to see how this one ends.
Yeah, see what you got.
Yeah.
Start off, folks.
All right, we're back here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We got Owen Kinnear leading off for Decatur, down 2 now. Eric Breaker still on the mound for Parkside, trying to close it out. Tale of really, you almost say 2 halves, but first part of the game, Decatur looked like they were fully in control. A couple innings ago, Parkside gets 8 across to take the lead. So.
You know, right here, you're just looking for good deep at bats. You want to try and get on any way you can. I think you're hunting fastball here, Mike. I mean, if he throws 2 breaking pitches to you for strikes, I mean, you tip your cap. I mean, realistically, you know, percentage of guys that are throwing breaking balls for strikes is, I mean, less than, I'd say it's less than 40%, especially at the high school level on the base side. So if he spins breaking balls in the strike zone to you, so tip your cap till you get 2 strikes.
It's up by 3-0, and that's what you want.
Yeah, you want to. All right.
Guys on base, man. Guys on base. Comes back with a strike there, 31 here.
And you almost want to make him do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
down 2 runs. You know, you stand in there. You want to make him prove that he can do it again.
Got that one passing for strike 2.
I want to see Owen not be so steep here. Get that bat head flat, moving through the zone. He's a little steep right now coming through the hitting zone. I want to see him get those hands a little bit extended, you know what I mean? Not quite so tucked in tight to the body. Get the bat head out in front.
A little gamesmanship here. Breaker calling time. Might be, I don't know. I thought Owen called time, but I guess it wasn't. Must have been the catcher.
It's a pivotal pitch in the entire inning,
It
really.
really is, yeah.
And it's going to tell you which way, you know, I'm sure the sabermetrics guys' percentages go up and down on the other side. Good job fouling that off.
Yeah, if he gets on, it's a whole different story than if he gets out, for sure.
Absolutely. That leadoff guy, it's unbelievable how those percentages change. You know?
He's on, yeah.
Fantastic at bat.
Yeah, I think it's the leadoff guy scores something like, what's the percentage? Is
like
it
80%?
I thought it was 80, and then I was like, I don't know, that's kind of crazy to me, but I think that's what it is. I mean, if you thought it and I was thinking it, then.
And it seems to be like when you even if it's a walk, it's like even higher. For some reason, those leadoff walks.
Yeah. So here comes Stephen Wade. He's put the ball in play all day long. And they're playing in the pool, which is, I feel like Stephen likes to go the other way. I don't know. We'll see.
And not a traditional like double play defensive alignment here. That's for sure. Guess they're going to say, you know, if he's going to hit it to right on a line, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know.
Check over to first. Not sure Owen's a speed merchant over there. I don't know.
He can move for a big man, but, you know, that run doesn't really mean much right now.
Right, exactly.
You know, you want to, you know, really want to focus on getting a ground ball.
Nice curveball there.
I mean, for the first strike of the at bat, I mean, you tip your cap.
Yeah,
you know, you tip your cap, you know, and you're hunting the next one. I mean, you don't want to swing at that pitch 1-1 or 1-0.
Strike 2, breaker. Head on Stephen Wade, 1-2.
play here.
He steps off. Looked like they were going to go high and in on him.
I kind of think they'll probably,
where the catcher,
climb the ladder.
That's where
a
the
little
catcher
bit.
set
yeah.
up.
They climb the ladder a little bit.
We'll see if he goes back to that same spot. Oh, nice pitch on the inside right there. Umpire calls strike 3.
I mean, that's just about as perfect a pitch you can make right there on 1 and 2. If he swings at that, he's most likely getting something off the hands.
Exactly.
You know, and it's a double play ball, or a little nubber. So you do want to try and put it, put it in play. But I mean, that's a great pitch by Breaky there.
All right, Ryder Swanson up the catcher. 1 out, man on first here. And he drops that curveball in there, and it's a ball. Okay. Tough to tell from here, but man, that looked a lot like the one that was a strike a minute ago.
He's spinning that breaking ball right on the outer third.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see guys pick over like that. They're just trying to get comfortable.
Right.
You know.
Swanson gets on that one, goes in the left, and that's going to be a base hit. And it's, I thought it got past the left fielder for a second, but it didn't. Drops in for a base hit, and then you got the time run on first base. 1 out. Got a little bit of life here. Foster Smith coming up.
Man, he's had
hit the ball.
Yeah, he's gone the other way and seen it well all day long.
Three times at least that I've seen him hit the ball hard to the opposite field today. So we got a pinch runner coming in for Swanson. That's going to be number 3, and that is Brogan Eastlack. Brogan Eastlack coming in to run. Brogan, kicker on the football team, man, but that's not all. That kid's he's a player, man. I've seen him many times on kickoffs go down and make the tackle. Love it. Love it.
A little resemblance to Brennan Kincaid.
Yeah, exactly.
CSD back in the day.
Exactly. Brogan's a 4-star prospect, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Rising senior.
Yeah, he's going to be kicking football Division I somewhere on TV.
Yeah. So that's strike 1 for Breaka. 0-1 count. That one's going to be low and in.
Calm, cool, and collected at the plate, Foster Smith.
Yeah,
really
man.
impressive for his junior. Really impressive.
On that one, fouls it off.
Nice cut at that. All right. Now you're going to shorten up, spray the ball. I mean, we've seen it from him, you know.
Yeah, he has no problem staying back and letting it get deep on him for sure.
Yep.
And he does it here, goes the other way. That is going to get out of play.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. You know, that's what he's trying to do. You almost, want to go in on him. If you're,
right.
If you're going fastball, you're going in on his
It looks like
hands.
this. Yeah, this is a kid who wants to go the other way.
He does.
So get it in on him. Yep.
He's got to be able to cover all, the inner and outer third here, especially the breaking ball.
And there it is, away. This is off the plate. Parkside fans thought it was a strike, of course, but it's 2-2.
That's a heck of a take.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a take with 2 strikes. Might want to expand a little bit.
That's up high, 3-2 now. Over on deck, we got Caden Shockley.
I would not be surprised here, Mike, if Breakia threw a 3-2 breaking ball. He's got his command has been so much better with that off speed. Would not surprise
If he breaks one off, I think it freezes the hitter.
I really would be.
It's either ball 4 or strike 3, one or the other. Went with the fastball and struck him out. Decatur down to their last out now. Time run on first. Caden Shockley, the number 9 hole hitter, coming up.
And this is a chance for Caden to really, put a stamp on his year so far.
Yeah.
Works hard all winter long.
Yeah. Good athlete, man. He's been a contributor on the football team for seems like forever.
Yeah, he's not afraid. I
Yeah.
mean, he's a kid right now. You know, in this moment, he's not afraid to be digging in there. That's for sure. And that's all you want.
Yeah.
You know, put the ball in play, and you can't control anything after that.
What a game, man. It's been a great game today.
It's been a good game.
Really, I thought, you know, we got into the 5th inning and it was Parkside wasn't doing a whole lot. I thought it's going to be a quick last couple innings and we're going to be out of here eating dinner. And then, man, they started to figure it out.
Absolutely.
And here we are. Strike one, swinging the foul tip.
Something in the gap here. I mean, you got Brogan, I mean, obviously with kicking, but playing soccer.
Yeah,
He's got
wheels.
feet. He can move. You know, I think he led the soccer team in goals scored too. So, I mean, if Caden can find a gap, there's a chance to tie it.
Outfielders are deep. At least in center and right. This left fielder doesn't look like he's super deep, but you want to do that, cut that. You don't want an extra base hit here, man. Keep it everything in front of you. Throw down to first. That pitch was called a strike, so that's going to be strike two. And Decatur's down to its last strike here now.
That's a tough pitch there, but you got to, you know, flush it and win it.
Yeah.
You know, flush it and win it.
Looks like Caden's choked up a little bit. 2 strikes. Got to watch this breaking ball, man. He can throw this anywhere.
Good take there. Good take.
He didn't miss by much.
He did not. He did not.
I thought he'd probably come back with that curveball.
I think you're going to see it. You know, I think you're going to see it. I mean, this is probably the spot to see it. 1-2, you know.
Yep. Same time, you don't want to throw something in the dirt and get that time run in scoring position either, though, you know. So
all about having faith in them guys back there that wear that gear, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you say. They wear it. You got to use it.
Yep.
You know, if you can bury a breaking ball here and trust your catcher, I mean, that's what the pitch that should be called.
Yep. Swing and a miss. Breakup. Shuts them down. Parkside. 8-6 victor over Decatur today. Parkside moves to 3-1 overall, 2-1 in the Bayside with the loss.
That's a big win for them, coming off that loss yesterday.
Yep.
You know, to a young up-and-coming Bennett team.
Yep.
You know, and I think it was at home, if I'm not mistaken, for Parkside. So for them to come back on the road,
come back the next day
against us, I mean, and to come back in the game.
Yep.
You know, that's a character win for Parkside.
Big one.
It really is. And you know what? Losing a game like this, you can learn a lot about it for our boys, for our Seahawks boys, man.
And they'll see each other again. You know, they'll be up at Parkside. And with this loss, Decatur falls to 2-1 in Bayside South and 4-1 overall.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys are going to see each other again. Great game. Glad we got to witness it. Glad I got to be in here with you, man.
I know,
look forward to doing it again.
I know, absolutely. I'm looking forward to doing the next one. And
thanks to Dave Dotson over here working all the cameras and the replays for you, and Ron Canare out there doing some of the announcing. We appreciate it. We'll catch you soon.
Yeah, catch you soon. Thanks, everybody. And they'll be back at it, back in the win column soon enough.
No doubt about it. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.